congratulations to him. Let's get these guys on the grid here and talk to them. Maybe we can get, I'll tell you what, we get a rundown here. Why don't we grab Josh and grab him up, drag him up here and congratulate him on that? Because that was awesome, man. That was right at the very last second. All right, looking at the starting position here, Josh Robin does take the pole away from Marcus Richardson. Oh, man, it was pretty close, but what is that, 34 one-thousandths of a second. So congratulations to him. Marcus Richardson will start on the outside of the front row in second. Jared Darling third. Anthony Emery will start fourth. In row number 3, Sean Williams fifth. Nathan Lewis sixth. In row 4, Terrell Baker starting 7th. Taylor Fry 8th. In row number 5, Justin Lisenby 9th. And James Coulibaly 10th. James Coulibaly, good qualifying time. Joseph?
John Barry and Tony Hilbrands would take up row number 6, 11th, and 12th. Nick Mucinix was the last qualifier. He will start 13th alongside Bobby Zelensky in 14th. In row number 8, we got Femi Latt and Will Klein, 15th and 16th. In row number 9, we got Aaron Smith, 17th, Ariotti, 18th. And in row number 10, we got Bobby Cheney, 19th, and Roger Caruth, 20th.
Oh, I got a little different here. I got Roger Caruth, 20th, Spencer Owens, 21st, Tyler Ducharme, 22nd, Cody Miller starting 23rd, Justin Gable, 24th, Tom Mercier, yours is probably even more accurate. Keaton Jones, 26th, Nate Stewart, 27th, Tommy Gossett, 28th, Elijah Gracia, 29th. So go ahead. I think somebody joined at the last second and kind of messed it up.
Yeah, all right. So Dallas Myhan, he will be starting 30th. Yeah, 30th. Okay. Spencer Madden, 31st. Cody Lamas, 32nd. Scott Shire, 33rd. Andrew Cardinelli, 34th. Brad Bothwell, 35th. And rounding out the field is Lucas Smith, 36th. So 36 cars tonight. And here we go, Rudy. The cars are rolling off.
Yes, sir. Well, let's. You want to talk to Josh real quick? We got just a quick minute here.
All right, sure. Hold on one second.
I'd like to congratulate him on that lap, man. That was awesome.
Hey, Josh, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
I thought you were going to go to the back, man.
Oh, I will be. Just had to get that pole first, you know?
Absolutely. You got it just in time. Just beat Marcus Richardson, so we thought we'd congratulate you on that pole. Well, we know your strategy already. We expect you towards the back, but hopefully in the last 20 or so laps, we expect you up front, so good luck out there, man.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, Josh.
All right.
Man, here we go, folks.
Oh, man, Rudy. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, here we go, man. Norctona 500 2020. This is going to be off of the charts, folks. You guys have not seen racing like you're about to see right now. I know they've had some great races in the past, but I think this season has went off the charts. This is going to be amazing racing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for tuning in on this Tuesday evening here on Max Speed TV on YouTube. Yes, the 2020 Norctona 500 is about to be set off here, and 200 laps, 500 miles, 36 drivers getting that very important trophy and money at the end of this race. So, TCB, you ready to go, man?
Yes, sir. All right, boys, here we are here for the Norctona 500. Can I get a good old Norkin?
All right, and the Norctona 500 is underway here at Daytona International Speedway. Josh Robin and Jared Darling on point already. Single file, top two. Now this third and fourth is clear with Marcus Richards, Sean Williams, as we come off turn 2 for the first time down the back straightaway.
Well, I got some bad news here. Ariotti started on, he's just now getting on to it, or something here. What happened there? Something happened to Ariotti. I don't know what's going on there with that. But anyhow, Tommy Gossett did not start the race. So we're already short one driver.
All right, coming off turn number 4 to complete the first lap. Josh Robbins still has the lead, but here comes Jared Darling with the run on the outside. Who's going to lead the first lap? That would be Jared Darling by a quarter of a car length over Josh Robbins.
And big push there from Marcus Richardson. Boy, I'll tell you, after they crossed the line there, Marcus was a little squirrely there, Joseph.
I mean, we talked to Josh Robin in the pre-race that these cars, the difference between last season and this season, these cars are just so sensitive on the steering and stuff. So you're going to see these drivers all over the place. But I feel the cars are going to be fine right now. The tires are still fresh, but once you get a lot of laps in those tires, that's when these guys are going to be all over the place. But these cars are handling good for these drivers right now.
Well, TCB just backed out of it there, and he went all the way back to 14th now, picking up Spencer Owens. He did not want to be into that mix up front. This is getting pretty nuts up here already on lap 3, man. This is really crazy. Justin Lisenby now up to 4th already from 9th. And look who's right behind him, Anthony Emery, the guy that we always look for at the end of these races to be a high competitor. He is very, very competitive in these races. And we'll keep an eye on Anthony Emery, make sure he doesn't make any mistake. But a newly painted job. I wanted to show this your newly painted car here. Nathan Lewis. Man, what a beautiful looking car. I love it. That just put him at the top of the list of my favorite car out there tonight.
195 miles per hour, closer together than the cars in the parking lot right now. Jared Darling still leading, but Marcus Richardson is still side by side with him on the outside lane. They're side by side going into turn 1 for the race lead.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that Jared Darling is up front like this, because we're used to seeing Jared starting in the back somewhere. He qualified 3rd. He had a great qualifying position. Now, I don't know, maybe if him and Josh Robin, because they are teammates, they may back out of it here and go to the back like Josh was talking about. But we'll have to wait and see on that. That's pretty wild, man.
Yeah, right now, Josh Robin has not planned to go to the back.
Oh, we got a spin.
We got a spin behind. Roger Caruth, Aaron Smith is involved. Femi Lat, I believe he got by that. But trouble was already early on for Aaron Smith.
I think it was Cody Lamas is the one that... I'm on board here with Cody.
Tyler Ducharme involved as well.
Oh, no.
Lap 4.
Was it Cody Lamas that started that, or?
Oh, it was Ariotti.
Oh, it was Ariotti. What? Oh, okay. I'm on board here with Ariotti. Let's see if we can figure it out here.
Remember,
he got into the wall.
Wow, what was that? I mean, he's a lap down, too. And he came right down to Cody Lamas, and Cody Lamas slams the outside wall really hard. And then Aaron Smith goes for a spin. He doesn't look like he hit anything. And then Tyler Ducharme is going to come into the wreck late. Actually, if you look at Tyler Ducharme, he was trying to avoid the wreck, and he hit that dip in the grass, and that sent him around.
Yeah, I'm on board now with Tyler Ducharme here. Let's see what happens. He's trying to avoid this, it looks like. Oh, he got into the back of... who is that? Justin Gable. Oh, wow. My. So, Justin Gable was trying to check up on that, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, already, lap 4, a few cars already involved in this crash. Okay, so we just got word. The reason what happened to Ariotti, his screen froze.
Oh,
that's probably why he started late and already a lap down.
Yeah.
Because I guess he was having screen issues. Well, all of a sudden, I guess it froze on him. He went straight into the wall, and unfortunately, it took out Cody Lamas. I don't think Aaron Smith's got any damage to the car. I think he's going to be okay, but just a couple drivers, nothing they could do.
Well, we got a lot of guys that stayed out, but most of the field come down pit road, led by Marcus Richardson. So these guys... a lot of them probably just going to take maybe 2 tires, maybe. I don't know. They've only been out here like 5 laps, so maybe just to top off the fuel. But some of the guys in the back are probably... looks like, Terrell Baker's still sitting on pit road. Did he get damage on that? I didn't think he did.
Probably just pitting.
Well, he's been sitting there for quite some time, unless he got a speeding penalty coming to pit road. Well, who are we going to talk to? Who's going to be our first victim here?
I think we're going to talk to Jared Darling. Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, you're leading early on. It seems like a strong car. You got your teammate Josh Robin behind you. So what's your strategy for this race? You going to be up front for a while, or are you going to go to the back?
Well, I really wanted to lead the first lap, but now I probably once we get back going here, I'm probably going to follow the back. It's, it's a 200 lap race, so I want to be there at the end, So Probably on this restart, I'll probably follow the back. I just wanted to lead that first lap.
All right, Jared. Well, hopefully we'll see you back up front towards the end of this race. Good luck out there, man.
Are you going to be working with your teammate there, Josh Robin?
I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of.
Because he said he was going to go to the back too. So
yeah,
I
think after this restart here, we probably will.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Good luck, man.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thanks for the heads up there, Jared. Man. Well,
And-
these guys stayed out. We have 5 drivers that stayed out. Go ahead.
And I want to I want to give my condolences to the Darling family. Just last week, Jared Darling's father just passed away. He just unexpectedly with a heart attack, and he just went. So I know Jared Darling is going through a lot. His family. It's so cool to see Jared Darling here tonight. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to show up tonight, compete, but he had his father's service yesterday, which is why he didn't show up for last night's race. But he's here today, and I guarantee you he's racing for his father, and he definitely wants to get that win tonight. So it was cool to see him lead early on, but he did say he's going to go to the back. But I thought I'd send my condolences out to the whole Darling family.
Yes, and I second that 100%, man. I'll tell you, Jared's a good guy, and he's young. It's just a shame. I've seen the pictures of his dad there. His dad was, I guess, quite the avid singer, and he did a lot of karaoke and stuff. So and man, he looked like to me in the pictures that he put on Facebook there, he looked like a pretty good product of great health, but you just never know, and it's a shame. I really feel bad for Jared. That's a tough thing, losing one of your parents.
I mean, I know what that's like too, because I lost a father a couple years back as well. It unexpectedly, it's just not easy, But
No.
Just unexpected. But he's watching him from above, and probably cheering them on tonight as well.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
All right. Well, we got the one to go signal here, and we should get the reset on lap 9. How about Tony Hilbrand's running 5th right now? He was strong last night in the shootout. I expect him to be strong tonight as well. We don't really know what his strategy is, but he's been good at restricted plate races, so we'll see if he can pull it off tonight.
Well, Cody Lama's first one out of the race here tonight, so he is taking his car behind the wall. Dallas Mahan on pit road. Scott Shire, we got several of them stopping to top off them tanks. That's not a bad idea by any means.
Not at all.
All right, very good. Where is TCB at? Because I know he was on pit road for quite a while. He's back in 15th. Okay.
He'll be up there again.
Oh yeah. All right, folks, here we go. Going to be restarting on lap number 9. And don't forget, folks, they do have 3 green-white checkers. So this could possibly go to, gosh, I don't know. What would that be? Maybe 215 laps total, maybe. There ain't no telling.
All right. Going back green on lap number 9 here at Daytona. After an early wreck on lap 4, Cody Lama's out of the race. And here we go. The pace car is in. Jared Darling's going to set them off. And the green flag is back in the air.
Good restart. Now Jared and Josh are kind of split up. Their teammates. Jared said that they're probably going to go to the back. We'll have to wait and see when that's going to happen, how they're going to do it, whether they're going to go high, down on the apron, what they're going to do to try to go to the back. That's what most guys have been doing. Checking in with Bobby Zielinski. Here he is up in 8th. He's trying to get to the front after starting 14th.
Yeah, look at Taylor Fry, that lead car on the outside lane, getting pushed by Josh Robin, and he's going to go clear for the race lead. Not quite clear yet, but how about Taylor Fry? A few weeks ago, he finished second at Chicagoland Speedway, his best NORC finish ever, but he wants to one-up that spot. How about win a big race tonight here in the Norctona 500?
And I'll tell you what, he just got another big run right there. He is actually going to beat Jared to the line, and he leads his first lap of the race.
Yeah, Taylor Fry with the advantage right now heading into turn number 1, but Jared Darling's got another run on the bottom. He's getting pushed by Tony Hilbrands right now, and it looks like Jared Darling right now is going to clear Taylor Fry. Tony Hilbrands not quite there yet, so take Jared Darling back up front.
Marcus Richardson just calmly riding here, fourth one on the high side, just waiting his turn to get up there as these guys are trying to get some laps chewed up right now. I think just trying to keep it green, and that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Just keep it green for a little while. We'll see how things shake out.
At the line this time by, it will be Jared Darling leading that, and now look at that. There's really nobody else really behind Taylor Fry and Josh Robin. Now look at the third car peeking up on that outside lane. That's actually Bobby Zelensky. Bobby Zelensky, a Peak Antifreeze Series driver, has showed up to the picture. He's coming towards the front. Now Taylor Fry is dropping to the back, and now Tony Hilbrands looks outside for the race lead.
Man, I'll tell you what, Tony's showing this muscle that he had last night in that shootout. He had a good car last night, but just wound up not being there at the end, and that's the whole thing. You know, this isn't the time of the race that you need to worry about getting to the front. It's keeping your car clean and making sure you don't have to sit on pit road for a long time and get that car fixed. And that brings up another good point, Joseph. When they pit, watch for mistakes on pit road. That can win or lose the race for you right there by making mistakes. So that's something that we will really be paying attention to when they come to pit road.
Tony Hilbrands did get down to the bottom in 3 and 4 to take the race lead back. Now there's Jared Darling pulling out of that line, and he did mention he was going to drop to the back. Well, he's doing that right now. So Jared Darling getting out of that lead pack and going to sit back for a little while. But up front, I'll tell you what, Josh Robin going back for that race lead on that outside. He did say he wanted to go to the back, but I don't think he's going to the back yet.
Yeah, and he still has not led a lap yet, even though he was a pole sitter. Zelensky pushes him to the lead, and he leads his first lap. A little blocking going on there. He doesn't want Zelensky.
Whoa. I say you got to give. I mean, it's early on. Don't force anything. Don't try to put any big blocks. But how about Bobby Zelensky? I mean, what? He started back in the 14th.
Yeah.
And he's going to the front already.
Man, what a run for Bobby Zelensky. That just shows his pro-level expertise out there. Even though we're on a super speedway where it's pretty much a level playing field, he still shows some pretty good strength out there with these guys.
Well, not so fast. He's got Justin Lightspeed now back up top. He's got Marcus Richardson pushing behind him. Not really too much of a run right now, though, on Justin Lightspeed. Now he does. And at the line, it looks like Lightspeed is going to lead that time by beating Bobby Zelensky.
Yes, he did. Zelensky still has not led a lap yet, but, man, hats off to him to make it up here to the lead with... On lap 13, he makes it to the lead. That's pretty awesome. Sean Williams.
I was just about to say, Sean Williams, that third car on the inside lane, moving up just a little bit. He started 5th, and he's been hanging in that top 5 so far all race long. Of course, still early on. Right behind him, there's Cody Miller coming into the picture as well. And Tyler Ducharme, that third car in the outside lane, he was kind of involved in that first that lap 4 crash. Look at that. He's third car in the outside lane running 6th.
Yeah, these guys came from 20th and 21st, respectively there. And, man, I'll tell you what, that is pretty awesome how they've managed to work themselves up into up inside the top 10.
Well, side by side still for the race lead right now. Well, it looks like Bobby Zelensky's going to clear Justin Lightspeed this time around, coming off turn 2. And where did Josh Robin go? He's to the back now. He finally dropped to the back, and he's got Jared Darling behind him. So that strategy that Josh Robin said, he's finally to the back. But up front, still side by side for second with Tony Hilbrands downstairs, Justin Lightspeed upstairs.
And there goes Tony Hilbrands up in front of Lisenby. And, boy, I'll tell you what, Tony got another big push by Lisenby. Oh, wow. Sean
Williams
out of shape
right there.
Whew, good save. That's not a place you want to lose it, let me tell you.
No.
Not in a tri-oval.
I don't think there's any place here at this track you want to lose it.
True.
Sometimes even if you're going straight, you can lose it.
Well, you know, we've seen Bobby Cheney he was up in the top 5 there before the pit stops, and now he's kind of fell back to 21st. I think he's not liking what he's seeing up there as well. I'd be a little nervous myself. Femi Lat up here with these guys now, as Aaron Smith has fallen. He's fallen back to 22nd. Look at Femi Lat on the move. He started 35th on the field. Actually dead last because Tommy Gossett did not start. So Femi Lat started dead last. He's up to 21st. That's awesome.
Well, Bobby Zelensky moved to the outside in front of Jess Leisby, takes that race lead back. What I've noticed early on is that second car in the inside lane, when he's clear from that car in the outside lane, he'll try to move up to that second lane, that outside lane, and try to go for the race lead there. So if Tony Hilbrands can get clear with Justin Leisby, expect him to move up and challenge for the lead.
Well, we still got Dallas Myhan sitting on pit road, and I think Ariati is officially out of the race. He may try to come back. I don't know, but if he can get whatever the problem was there fixed, he said he had a frozen screen. That's not good. Doesn't he run VR?
I have no idea.
I think he does. I'm not going to say positively, but I think he does. I heard him say something to somebody last night that he's ran VR for like 3 or 4 years now or something. 3 years, I think. Well, hopefully everything will be all right. Hopefully he can come back. But Zelensky's still holding on to it. Tony Hilbrands, there's Lisenby and Marcus Richardson on the outside. Let's go back and check on, how about Brad Bothwell? How's he doing back here? Started 33rd up to 13th. Very good. You okay, Joseph?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just letting you finish talking.
Okay.
I don't want to interrupt.
Well, folks, get that link shared out to all your friends. Come on, we got to have more viewers than that. Because Joseph said if we don't get 500 viewers tonight, he's going to cry.
Yeah, seriously, you don't want that.
You don't want him crying.
That.
No, I've heard him cry. He sounds like a little girl. I'm kidding.
All right, well, Liza B has taken over the race lead. Zelensky behind him in second. That's Marcus Richardson, the first car on that outside lane. Now Zelensky gets his nose out to go the outside, and he's going to challenge for the race lead once again.
Not what Lisenby wanted to see. He wanted Zelensky to stay behind him, but it wasn't going to happen. How about Raja Caruth? Now, Raja just joined the league moments before the room went up. So he's running quite well right now. I think he's just kind of playing it safe right now. He's come from 18th up to 11th, taking his time.
And Raja Caruth actually races in real life. Some of the stuff out of Charlotte Motor Speedway. So cool to see him here, just coming in to join on the fun tonight. He's a good driver, and I expect him to maybe run up here a lot tonight.
Well, I know it's early, but what do you say we do a little crank it up? I think Marcus Richardson's going to lead his first lap, and he does. Let's do a little crank it up, Joseph.
Sounds good.
All right. I know it's early, but hey, what the heck, right? folks, we are back. Hopefully you love that. Crank it up as much as we do. How about Keaton Jones coming from 24th to 17th, making his presence known up here with these guys, man. This is awesome. But we still have Bobby Zielinski and Justin Lisenby battling for the lead right now, side by side.
Yeah, I mean, every time, I mentioned this already, but every time the second car in the inside lane gets cleared with the car in the outside lane, they move up in front of them so they can try to challenge for the lead on that outside lane. And that's what we've been seeing a lot already. We've been seeing a lot of lead changes already as well. So I expect we're going to see a good amount of lead changes before this race is said and done.
Well, John Barry's still riding where he started. And boy, I don't know. He is way up the hill up here. I think he's seeing what's going on up there too, and he's just kind of playing it cool right now. He does not want to get involved in any wreck. And Jared Darling has broke back into the top 10 again. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by this too, because he did say he was going to ride in the back for a while, but yeah, he's back into the top 10, that fifth car on the outside lane. So I'm kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, he left his teammate, Josh Robin. Josh is at the back of this pack here, 26th position. So, man, I'm kind of surprised at that. How about Anthony Emery back here now? He started 4th. Dang, that's a long ways back. Looking up through the field there, you can see these guys. Cars dance around just a little bit, though, don't they, Joseph?
Yeah, I mean, we're lap 25, and the tires are starting to wear down. These cars, like I mentioned earlier, once these tires wear down, these cars are just going to be more these cars are just going to be more squirrely to drive and just sensitive. So I see these guys moving around a lot now.
Yeah, big check up there by I think it was Lisenby. Because Marcus Richardson come down the hill, and that made this bottom line here really check up. Well, that opened up the outside line there to Tyler Ducharme. We may see him get up there. Oh, Zielinski comes up in front of him.
Yeah, I was just about to say not so fast for Tyler Ducharme, because Bobby Zielinski just pulled up in front of him, and now Zielinski's challenging for the race lead. I mean, we've seen the strongest cars I've seen so far is Zielinski, Justin Lisenby, and Marcus Richardson. 3 strong cars right now. But, of course, so early on, we can see some more contenders later.
Absolutely. Well, there's a guy we ain't talked about tonight, Elijah Gracia, running the Mellow Yellow car there tonight. Started 27th and running in 11th. Guys they're moving around the field right now. I think they're kind of checking out the air and what the car's feeling like. This is most of this race, Joseph. I did want to kind of mention this. Most of this race is going to be covered under daytime, but by the time we get close to the end of the race, it will be turning into night.
Oh yeah. So yeah, right now it's during the day, which once it's 82 track temperature right now. Once the track gets to darkness, the track conditions will cool down, and that means these cars will have more grip. But like we saw with last night's Norctona shootout, these cars were all over the place, even under the dark conditions. But yeah, the race is during the day right now, but the sun will set and the checker flag will fly under the lights.
Yeah, I'm on board with Bobby Zielinski right now in the cockpit view, and I just noticed there when he went into the trioval, he had to put a little extra wheel into it. So the dirty air is affecting how these cars are running out here tonight. Dirty air is not good.
Oh, yeah, especially if you're in traffic. Dirty air is a big factor tonight. But you could also get some big runs with these cars as well. You could be right up behind somebody. You can close up on them really quick. But you also, the most important thing is you don't want to, overheat the engine. These cars are easy to overheat. You get right up somebody's back bumper for a while, you're not getting any air into that engine, so it's going to overheat, and it could cause a big problem. It could lose some horsepower, and it could blow the motor. So you every now and then, if you're the car behind, you got to peek your nose out to get some fresh air.
Well, Hillbrands leads that lap, and we still have 32 drivers on the track right now. Scott Shire, last one on the lead lap, clear back in 32nd position, but he's just hanging on to the draft. He started 31st, so he's only lost one position. Samuel Latt has even backed off a little bit. Expect these guys to be up there in the front, though, when we get down close to the end of this race, folks. Yeah, they're just keeping their cars clean right now. They're just staying out of the trouble, not getting up there, getting to bumping and banging fenders and stuff. And, you know, we talked about this last night, Joseph. Last night was just a sneak peek of what tonight was going to be like. But I'm going to tell you this. I got to say this. Last night, the guys were having fun. And they seen how much fun they were having. They were taking chances that they know they're not going to take here tonight. Not when there's a possible trophy and money on the line for the winner. Josh Robin being last season's champion for this Norctona 500. And, man, I'll tell you, it's going to be a nail-biter. And down the hill comes Justin Lisenby.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, you saw Marcus Richardson pull down to the apron right there. I guarantee you he was trying to get some fresh air, try to cool his engine down because, like I said, see right there, he peeks out, try to get some air. You just need to cool down that engine or else it's going to blow up. But, yeah, Justin Lisenby, nice move down to the bottom.
Yep, Roger Carruth now up to the 4th place after starting 18th. I told you he was going to be a factor here tonight. That was a good choice they made in letting Roger in here. He's such a good driver. And you mentioned, Joseph, he's a driver in real life, too.
Yeah, you know, he was up in the top 10 early on, and then he fell back outside the top 15 for a few laps, but now he's made his way back up front, and he is pushing Taylor Fry to the race lead on that outside. Sure
is. Taylor already got the lead one lap, but I'm sure he'd like to lead some more. Now, here's a guy we ain't talked about tonight, Cody Miller. Started 21st and is running in the top 8. That's awesome for Cody. But as his luck always goes, Joseph, he just never seems to be able to complete one of these races.
And he knows that, too.
Yep, he knows it.
But, no, he had a good run last night in the Norctona shootout, but unfortunately got involved in a late crash. But now he is up front, running inside the top 10. We're just on lap 32 right now.
Oh, man. That was close. I'm riding on with Andrew Cardinelli right there, and holy smokes. Brad Bothwell got all kinds out of shape.
And I mean, these cars are moving around a lot right now. The tires are starting to wear down. You're going to see these guys score up a lot. So I'm not surprised you see these guys moving all over the place.
Very, very good. John Barry, Jared Darling clearing the back. How about James Coulibaly back here? Tyler Ducharme, he has fallen to the back to pick up Bobby Chaney and Justin Gable. So those guys working together. Spencer Madden.
Yep. Lisenby back up on the outside, still trying to challenge for that race lead with Zelensky, but Zelensky got a good run through 3 and 4 with that push from Taylor Fry. Now he moves up high to block Lisenby, and now that puts Taylor Fry challenging for the race lead on the bottom.
Yes, sir, and he's going to get it. Hellbrands is going to push him up there, trying to keep that fender inside of Zelensky so Zelensky doesn't come down the road, but that ain't going to happen. He comes down anyhow.
Well, he's clear. That's why he came down.
Clear. Hey, Kyle Gray, how you doing, Kyle? I seen he popped into TeamSpeak here. I don't know if he's still in here or if he left. No, he's still in. Yep, him and Zach DeMarsh are in here, so very good. He said he is a Nathan Lewis fan. Oh, here we go. We got some guys coming into pit road.
Green flag pit stops. That's Taylor Fry and Tony Hilbrez. Man, it looked like Taylor Fry came in there a little hot. Hopefully he got that car slowed down.
Well, it's good that they come in together like this because then they can come out together. So it's going to be very important. Guys are starting to get separated out here a little bit. Looks like they're setting up for pit stop.
Yeah, you can see everybody's just moving down to the bottom lane so they could get a better entry in the pit road. If you're going to come down pit road, you want to get to that bottom lane. But we see a few cars that's still not to that bottom lane. That's Brad Bothwell and Andrew Cardinelli. But look at a lot of these guys down the bottom because they're about to make their pit stops.
Well, but they should be getting better gas mileage than this. they should be able to get about 36 laps on a tank of fuel, and they only got 30. Well, I don't know. I think maybe what it was those were the guys that, remember, they stayed out when everybody else pitted? I think that's what it was.
Well, probably also different pit strategy, too. Probably trying to split the pit stops throughout the race if it plays to their favor.
Well, them guys did come to pit road, but I'll tell you what, they're not far ahead of the leader. And they may go a lap down, but the leaders will have to come to pit road here before long. Come on, folks, share that link out to all your friends and neighbors. Get them in here. We're trying to break 500 viewers. We need to get 500 viewers so Joseph doesn't cry. And Roger Caruth just led his first lap.
Yeah, he did. And Marcus, it looked like, I thought Marcus was going to peek below him for a second, but it looks like he's going to stay right there with Roger Caruth. But yeah, right now, these guys are just going to try to get single file because pit stops are coming up shortly. So they're setting themselves up for that. So we're not going to see a lot of side-by-side battles. So we just see more and more cars get to the bottom each and every lap. So right now, it looks like most of the top 10 are pretty much single file. Especially the top 7, it looks like. Let's see if anybody comes down pit road this time by. It looks like, does not look like it. It looks like everybody's that's on screen right now is going to stay out.
And here goes the leaders passing up Taylor Fry, and Tony Hilbrand's putting them a lap down.
And for them, they don't need a caution right now.
Yeah, they're good. They're good right now, so they're just waiting for those guys to pit so they can get back on the lead lap. A good run for everybody right there, man. That was a good, clean pass on them. They can blend in now. And Roger Caruth still leading. You know, he took his time getting up there. Well, sort of. He picked and chose who he was pushing behind and everything. I seen that. And he did an amazing job. Just a nice, clean passes, safe racing. And he's got himself to the lead now.
The top 4 seems to be single file in that bottom lane, but that first car in the outside lane is Andrew Cardinelli. He's getting pushed by Tom Mercier. We haven't mentioned his name yet. Even Spencer Owens and Femi Olat, you know, they're coming into the picture. Well, it looked like everybody was going to get single file, but I think now it's back to double file.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Well, Andrew Cardinelli wants to lead a lap.
I thought these guys were going to settle down for a little while until after pit stops, but it doesn't look like they settled down at all.
Nope. I did want to mention to everybody in the description, there is many cams, onboard cameras of people in the race right now streaming. So if you wanted to find some of them, you can catch them. Well, Jared Darling and this group pitted. They're about to get passed up here, put a lap down. Josh Robin, Nate Stewart, Bobby Cheney, Justin Gable. So those guys will join the lap down cars there until the leaders pit. And Marcus Richardson back to the lead, gets by Roger Caruth, and they comes up on the back of those cars that are about to go a lap down.
And for those that are wondering who are the onboard cameras, we got 5 onboard cameras, 5 different streams. That is Tony Hilbrand, Sean Williams, Justin Lisby, Terrell Baker, and Taylor Fry. Those 5 drivers are streaming their perspective of the Norctona 500. So if you guys want to check out some onboard cameras, just go to the description below and check out their onboard views.
Yes, sir. I know a lot of people tune into TCBs. You know, I know that a lot of people tune into some of them other guys that you mentioned in there. They have a lot of fans. How about Femi Olat moving into 8th place now after starting dead last?
Yeah, Femi Olat definitely has taken his time just to get up here. Definitely, I mean, it doesn't look like he's rushing to get up there. He's laying back right now. We'll see what he does after green flag pit stops. I'll tell you what, man, these guys are all over the place right now. It's crazy.
Yep.
Now,
Roger Caruth.
If you guys are I was just gonna say, if you guys are wondering where the leader is, that's that 13 Roger Caruth. That second car in the outside lane, he's actually leader. There's a few cars in front of him that's pretty much a lap down after their pit stop. So you got a mix of lead lap cars and lap down cars right here in front of these guys.
You know, the bad thing about that, Joseph, is if they're gonna be coming to pit road here in the next lap or two, you got to break off of that. As you just seen Andrew Cardinelli, he said, "No, I got to get to pit road." I think that was Andrew Cardinelli. Yeah, he said, "Man, I got to get to pit road here," so he backs out of it, and he's going to probably try to get down there.
Yeah, just got to get to that bottom lane.
Here comes.
Here we go. Here comes several cars coming down pit road. A lot of cars.
Man, look at the Cardinelli.
Cardinelli
and Mercier.
Tom Mercier. Yeah, Tom Mercier came in a little too hot and got right in the back of Andrew Cardinelli.
Let's go back and take a look at this because it might be the only caution we'll see. Well, it's not even a caution, just a wreck. We'll go back and take a look at this as they get ready to come to pit road. I know Cardinelli come down, but let's see what happens here when they come to pit road. Cardinelli come down. I don't know if Tom Mercier was coming in with this group. And I think you're right. Yeah, Mercier just come in just a little too hot.
Well, it looked like Andrew Cardinelli locked up the brakes. He slammed on the brakes. I don't think Tom Mercier had any idea he was going to do that. I think Andrew Cardinelli was coming in too hot.
Whoa.
And he tried to hit the brakes to slow that car down. Either that or he almost missed pit road. But Tom Mercier just had nowhere to go. And look at all those cars avoiding him. Look how many cars came down pit road just to miss him.
Yeah, they did an amazing job. Well, right now on pit road is our leader, Anthony Emery. He has not been scored the leader yet because we got the lead pack coming around with Marcus Richardson. So these guys have got to get off pit road quick. And Spencer Owens will be the leader of that lap.
Yeah, Spencer Owens, Tom Mercier stayed on pit road to fix some of that damage. I guarantee he had to fix some of that. So he's going to be definitely trapped the lap down. Roger Carruth coming out. Man, I tell you what, that apron is slippery.
Yeah. Here comes Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski to pass up that whole group. And, man, are they going to have a lead on the rest of this field big time. I wonder if they're teaming up together.
Well, these are two great drivers right here.
Yes. Sean Williams was the next one to come out, him and Femi Olat. So those guys go to third and fourth. Spencer Owens now will be fifth. This has really broke the field up a lot here, Joseph.
Yeah, absolutely. It has. So far, Marcus Richardson, Bobby Zielinski are the top two. Sean Williams hasn't pitted yet. Femi Olat, they're hanging back there. I mean, this field has definitely broken up, but they will bunch back up shortly.
Well, that did put Tom Mercier a lap down, and I don't know exactly what happened. Justin Lisenby sitting on pit road. What happened to Justin?
Yeah, you're right. He's just sitting on pit road. Something happened with Lisenby.
Yeah, wow. Maybe he had to do a personal pit stop. Never know.
I don't know. He's still sitting on pit road. That's probably more than that. I don't know what's going on with this car, but yeah, Justin Lisenby, early contender, just still on pit road, and now he's 2 laps down.
Well, the field is catching up to these guys, so we're soon to be back into a full pack of cars here in just maybe a couple more laps here. And we're coming up on the quarter of the way mark here in about 4 laps, Joseph.
Yeah, so far the top 4 together, but then you got Spencer Owens and that's Tom Mercier, of course, the first car lap down if the caution comes out. Well, now look at that. Marcus Richardson pulls up high. I wonder if Bobby Zielinski they just swapped right there.
Yep.
It looked like that was planned. It looked like maybe Bobby Zielinski was running hot, and Marcus is like, okay, I'll let you by and cool your engine down.
That's what, I don't know. Back in the day when we used to race a lot and you could really push and you could break away from the field, it wasn't pack racing back then. You would see guys do that. They swap draft, that's what I call it, swap draft. When the guy behind you pushing got hot, they would switch into corners where it didn't slow them down. The leader would go up high, the guy pushing would go underneath, and the leader would come back down behind him, and they could just keep leapfrogging like that the whole race. That was a lot of fun back then.
A guy that has come into the picture, he's running 8th right now. That's Will Klein.
Yeah.
I did not expect to see Will Klein up this close to the front right now early on. We're only on lap 48. We normally see him get to the front towards the end of these restricted plate races. So how about that? Just running towards the front early on. And that's Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith was one of the cars involved in that lap 4 accident, and he has moved himself back up into the top 10.
Yeah, and he's got a brand new paint job on that car. Maybe that'll bring him some good luck here tonight. I don't know. I really like that paint job. That's better than that ugly yellow color was. I had to say that.
Always got to get on to him about his yellow cars.
Yeah, he likes that yellow. But that looks a lot better with the chrome breaking it up a little bit. That's pretty cool. Back up front, Marcus Richardson. And Roger Carruth back to the outside with a big push from Nathan Lewis.
Yeah, Nathan Lewis is coming up through the field just a little bit. He was kind of hanging back just inside the top 10 for a while, but now he's found himself up into the top 5. I think he wants to do more of that. Also behind him, that's Anthony Emery. We saw Anthony Emery start towards the front. He dropped back a little bit. Now he's that third car in the outside lane.
And Zielinski goes to the high side to try to get by. He goes up in front of Roger Carruth, trying to get by Marcus Richardson to retake the lead. Bobby's already led 9 laps. I'll tell you what, man, there's a lot of swapping that lead out. Let's take a look at how many lead changes we've had. 27 lead changes already, and we ain't even at the quarter of the way mark.
We are now basically lap 50. I feel we could get over to 100 lead changes before tonight's over. That
is very, very possible, yes. And it might be just between maybe 8 or 10 drivers, but that's a lot of lead changes, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what, the top 19 are within a second half from each other, but the next car behind, it's Justin Gable running 20th. He is 9.5 seconds back. There's that second group trying to catch up to them a little bit. So you basically got 2 different races going on. You got the guys running up front that's trying to stay up there, and then you got a second group that's about a quarter of a lap behind, just sitting back right now, just to make sure they're out of the big one.
Well, they caught Justin Gable. Now he'll be able to blend in with these guys, but they will pass him. So Terrell and Nick Mucinex and John Barry, they all pass him. Very good. All right, back up front, Bobby Zielinski still leading. And he comes up in front of Roger Carruth to slow up that progress. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And down underneath, here comes Marcus Richardson to take the lead back from Bobby Zielinski. How about Sean Williams, man? Isn't that amazing where he's at right now?
Yeah, that second car in the inside lane, running 4th, doing a very good job so far. He started 5th tonight. And, you know, he's been hanging around in that top 10 all race long so far.
Yes.
He's doing a good job hanging in there, and we'll see if he has any plans of trying to lead some laps. But right now, I think he's pretty much content to stay behind that second car in the inside lane.
And Zielinski drops it back to the bottom. Man, he is all over the place. Well, we seen them a couple guys do that last night, and it didn't work out too well, did it, Joseph?
Absolutely not.
They were blocking. But they were having fun last night. Tonight, it's a whole lot more serious. And I'll tell you what. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, these guys are just more patient right now.
Yeah.
What we saw last night, these guys were just all over the place, just making some bold moves. But these guys are patient right now. Look at Roger Carruth getting out that lead back right now.
And he brushes the wall just a little. Maybe having some problems there, but he fell out of that. But I was going to say, you know, when you put on an event like this here, and the guys take it serious. They bring their A game. They are ready to rock and roll here tonight. And, you know, we always see that with these guys. They might goof around, they might joke around and have a little fun like last night was, but tonight it's all serious. When there's money and possible trophy on the line, there's a lot to the bragging rates is pretty much all you get.
Well, Marcus Richardson moves back up to the outside to try to challenge for that race lead with Bobby Zielinski. He's got Bobby Chaney pushing him with Nathan Lewis, a third car in the outside lane. But I tell you what, that inside lane is so much better through the corners, but when it comes off the corners down the straightaway, that outside lane gets a run. And now look at that. Bobby Zelensky moved up high. Whoa!
Oh, Sean Williams.
Well, yeah, that not only Sean Williams go for the race lead, but I thought Marcus Richardson was going around. He had a big shot from Bobby Cheney. Almost, it definitely sent him sideways, but here comes Sean Williams to challenge for the race lead. Who's going to lead at the line? Can he lead the lap here? And it looks like just by a nose he does.
Yes, he does. Very good job, Sean. Now, Sean is one of the guys I know in the description there that is streaming right now, so you can watch from in-car cam there on Sean Williams. And I'm sure he's probably hooping and hollering right now. He's got to the lead. Wow. How this field has changed, man, is just amazing.
For sure. And Zelensky still up in the outside lane with Tony Hilbrand challenging for that second spot. Look at Marcus. Peek his nose again. Just trying to pull that engine off. He's probably running hot.
I'm sure. And right now they really can't swap positions. If they were up in the lead, they could. But right now they're kind of locked in where they're at. They just got to stay there. Marcus he's got to keep that car cool.
And that third car in the inside lane, Taylor Fry, he's been around that top 10 all race long so far. He's doing a good job being consistent, staying there. He was up front a couple of times, or tried to stay up front a couple of times, but dropped back. But he's been hanging in there in the top 10.
Well, Joseph, Will Klein is getting closer to the front.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Chemo, we'll do that here in just a couple minutes. We did it earlier on like lap 22 or something, but we'll do it again here in just a few minutes. How you doing, Chemo? Somebody said that Sean's not hooping and hollering. He's hungry. Well, he might be he's hungry for a win.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, Marcus Richardson is moving around a lot. He is peeking his nose out several times. I wonder how hot that engine is right now, because look at that. He's doing it again right now. He is. I guarantee he is just trying everything he can to keep that engine cool.
Yep.
I can not only imagine how hot that car is right now.
Oh yeah, because he's been pushing the daylights out of Bobby Zelensky. He just come back up on him right now. We can't see the temperatures there, folks, but but you can see the RPMs. I mean, these guys are pushing right into about 8,300 RPMs.
Look at that, 8,200 down in the turn one, and then it's going to go down to just
81 something.
Over. Well, he got out of the gas a little bit right there. It's about to 80,000, 79.
Man, he has got to be really getting hot.
And look at that, down the back straightaway, he's at 192 miles per hour. Let's see how much speed he's losing through the corners. Still at 191, back up to 192. So pretty much. And now look at that extra speed down the front straightaway, 194.
Yeah.
Probably get up there to 195. So they're carrying a lot more speed through the front straightaway. I saw 196 there, but then once they get through the corners, it's down to like 190, 191, something.
Yep. Yeah, and the wind, there was an 11 mile an hour wind. Let me see what the wind is at right now. Taking a look at it here, 7 mile an hour, so that's a lot better. Still coming out of the west, and the track temperature has cooled down to 80 degrees. It was 88 when they started. Very good. Jared Darling now back into the top 10.
There's Bobby Zelensky challenging back up on that outside for the race lead on Sean Williams. I believe he can try to clear Sean this time by.
Yes, he does.
It was pretty close, but he did do it.
Yeah, that really scares the heck out of you when somebody does that, man, because, you're looking out your windshield and all you see is track ahead of you, and all of a sudden here comes a car right in front of you. It can scare the heck out of you if you're not mentally prepared for that.
And you have to make a decision. Do you want to lift or you just want to keep in the gas?
Right. Well, Tom Mercier is sitting there one lap down. He's trying to keep himself in the lucky dog position here, staying right with the lead draft. So if a caution comes out, he should get that lap back. And we're coming around to finish lap 60 and take lap 61 this time by. And
140 laps to go here in the Norctona 500. Look at Roger Caruth, just probably getting out of that lead pack. He's going to drop back a little bit, maybe get behind these guys. We saw him do that already, and he did that. He's doing it again. Now Tom Mercier is thinking the same thing. Just get out of that lead. Try to just get out of that front. Yeah, he is.
Roger was blinking really bad there. All right, Will Klein in 8th. Let's go back in this back part of the field and see how these guys are doing. They're 14 seconds behind that lead pack. Terrell Baker, John Barry. And at this point in the race, I don't think they're really too concerned because, there could be a caution. I'm not going to say I'm not going to wish this on them, but I'm going to say we're probably going to have a caution that will catch these guys up. That's why I think they're really not concerned right now.
Well, how about we go back to 22nd, 23rd? Right now, that is 29th and 30th. That's Andrew Cardinelli and James Coulibaly. They're almost about to go a lap down. That lead pack is going to catch them. It's only these 2 cars we're going to go compare the 19 cars in that lead pack. So, and remember, Andrew Cardinelli was running up towards the front.
Yeah.
Run over from behind by Tom Mercier coming into pit road, but that was all because he locked up the brakes coming into pit road. So just a costly mistake for him. And I don't really know what happened to James Coulibaly, but obviously a costly mistake for Andrew Cardinelli that he's definitely going to pay the price for.
Well, I'm looking back you can see the leaders creeping up on them. They're just a few seconds behind them. Man, it's a heartbreaker to go a lap down. We know that, but you could always got that chance of getting back on the lead lap. And we see Coulibaly maybe getting out there to get a little fresh air. He knows these guys are coming. What are they going to do here? Are they going to go high or low? Are they going to get off the track? What are they going to do?
I say go high. Get out of the leader's way. Because they're going to run up on them really quick. I go to the outside lane and stay up there and then find a spot in this lead pack because you kind of want to be around this lead pack because also Tom Mercier is in this lead pack as well. He's trying to go for that lucky dog position. So you got to be close to Tom Mercier. Oh, man, look at these guys split. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I don't know what they're doing here.
Well, I can see where it looks like...
look out. That was not smart.
Yeah, Coulibaly got the heck out of the way, but Cardinelli, he did not. He's staying right in it.
Well, I have to blame both of them on that. I have no idea what they were doing right there. They should have stayed lined up until until this lead pack catches them and passes them. I don't know why they split right in front of the leaders. I don't know about that, Rudy.
Oh, I bet you there was some screaming about that one on the mics. I wouldn't want to. We don't want to hear that kind of language.
Well, I tell you what, that kind of cost Sean Williams to be out of that race lead. He's now back to 5th, and that brought Bobby Zelensky, Marcus Richardson to the front. And now Jared Darling going for that 2nd spot now. But I don't know what that move was. That was crazy. I'd probably be lived over the team speak right now if I was in that position. Yes, sir. I'm with you on that one. Well, that puts Cardinelli into the lucky dog position right now. But Mercier is right there with them. Those two are battling for that lucky dog position if a caution comes out. Wow, Cardinelli out of shape there. That's not a good place, man. We don't want to see the big one. We do not want to see the big one. You definitely don't want a lap car to cause the big one either. Well, there goes Jared Darling moving up high to try to challenge for that race lead. He's got Marcus Richardson behind him. We saw Jared Darling drop to the back for a while. Yeah. And now he's moved this back up front. How about the 4th car on the outside lane? There's Josh Robin there too. He dropped to the back for a while. And now he's moving his way back up to the front. But there's Jared Darling. Can he clear Bobby Zelensky? Easily probably going to do that. He's going to move down with Marcus Richardson. Yeah, they're both coming down the hill. Wow. That was one heck of a push right there. And it was going to happen because Tony Hilbrands wasn't right up on the back of Bobby Zelensky to give him a push. So looks like Jared Darling will lead another lap. And he does. Zelensky goes up the hill there with Marcus Richardson. And, boy, I'm going to tell you, these guys are really going after it right now. That second group,
led by is led by Terrell Baker, still hanging on, but they are 16.8 seconds behind that lead group and praying for a caution right now.
Yeah, you got 8 cars. No, you got 9 cars in that second group. Yep, leaned by last night's Norctona shootout winner, TCB. And of course, a lot of pressure on TCB tonight because made a thing where if he won both last night and tonight, he's going to have to put a ring on Sienna.
That's right. I don't know if Sienna's in chat. If she is, Sienna, say hello to us. Or maybe you already did. I haven't really been paying too much attention to chat. I apologize, but things have been so... we've been trying to stay so focused on this race here and showing you where everybody's at, so I really haven't had a lot of time to look at chat, but I'm sorry about that. But Sienna, if you're there, say hello. We love you, and we hope you get that ring.
TCB better give her the ring even if he doesn't win.
That's right.
Or else I'm asking her.
Hey, he's old enough. I'm sure she is,
Oh, yeah. Well, back up front, Jared Darling has found himself as the race leader, but Marcus Richardson challenging that race lead up on that outside with Zelensky behind him. I think Marcus Richardson, no, he's not clear yet. Jared Darling still there.
Oh, he got him.
Yeah, he does.
Ooh. Well, at least he didn't shoot down there. He kind of come down nice and slow. So, Jared gave him plenty of room to come in there.
Someone just says, Chad, it's so weird that the pack, this big pack is faster than the cars going single file. Well, that's because there's 19 cars right here. A lot more speed that you can gain out of this bigger pack than you do in that single file pack where there's only 9 cars. So
right,
19 cars compared to 9 cars makes a big difference. And obviously you want to be in a pack that has more cars. That's just going to be the better advantage. Wow, Sean Williams went down the apron right there.
Yeah, he's been doing that, and man, he's got to be very careful. He's been on that yellow line several times, Joseph.
Probably trying to get some air on that grill.
Man.
Trying to cool that car down.
I mean, that you do not want to touch that. The transition from the corner down onto that apron it just unloads the back end of that car. Well, hello to everybody there. Storm Chaser, David, MCB Peterson, how you doing? Shock Factor, Logan, Richard Vargas, hello. Oh, man.
Oh, there's cars coming down pit road. Tony Hilbrand and Taylor Fry. These are the 2 cars that came down pit road under that first green flag pit stop together.
Right.
So they're down pit road again now.
Well, that's going to put that's going to put some of these leaders are going to have to be coming in here in about the next 3 laps. Jared Darling is one of them. Go ahead.
Well, I might be maybe sometime next 6 or 8 laps because these guys did stay out for a while when Tony Hilbrand and Taylor Fry came down pit road early on. So we'll see. And I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they might change the strategy up. It could happen. But you can see most of these cars are getting single file right now to put themselves in position. So when green flag pit stops comes up for them, they have an easier pit entry. Although, you know what? Even if you're single file, it could still be dangerous coming down pit road with a bunch of group of cars. I mean, we saw the incident with Andrew Cardinelli and Tom Mercier. So, I mean, whether you're single file or double file, probably not even safe either way.
And they pass up James Coulibaly, putting him 2 laps down. So Andrew Cardinelli, Tom Mercier did go a lap down. Taylor Fry, Tony Hilbrands, they're not too far ahead of the leaders. Right ahead of them, there's Taylor Fry. And he was up inside the top 5 there for quite a while.
Here comes Jared Darling. There's Tom Mercier, Josh Robin, Nate Stewart, and Bobby Chaney come down pit road.
Yep. Very good. Yeah, these guys all pitting together. Marcus Richardson and these guys, they'll probably be coming in here in about the next 5 or 6 laps. They stopped there on that last pit stop a little later than everybody. So right now they've only got 30 laps on their tank of fuel. And we've had green flag pit stops here, folks. We've only had one caution here tonight. One caution. That's pretty awesome. We're pushing 75 laps here, and they only have one caution. That's a whole lot different than last night's race, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
What happened to Lisenby? That's
we don't know. Well, I mean, it was a mystery to us earlier, and he's still sitting on pit road. He's 31 laps down now, so we have no idea what happened to Lisenby. It's just a mystery to us. So he was an early contender, so we don't know.
Oh, Nathan Lewis trying to get up here to lead a lap. Roger Cruth again ducks out of line, and that's going to put Tyler Ducharme right in the pocket.
Yeah, we haven't seen Tyler Ducharme up here for a little while. He was hanging in the back of that lead pack for a while, and now he's making himself up towards the front.
Somebody else come into pit road. I think it was Justin Gable, but he came in by himself. Oh, man.
Well, he's already a lap down, too.
Yeah. Dang. Well.
And that's not what you want. You want somebody to come down pit road with you.
Yes. Most definitely. All right, Femi Olat now inside the top 10. Andrew Cardinelli is riding with these guys, but if you remember, man, I'll tell you what, that was a very close call when them two split like that and the leaders went between them. There really wasn't a whole lot of room there, but they made it. I don't know how they made it work, but they made it.
And right now, Andrew Cardinelli would be the lucky dog if a caution comes out.
And more guys come to pit road. Terrell Baker and all these guys. They're coming off right now. John Barry, they did go a lap down on that pit stop. So we'll be seeking, these guys should be pitting in the next 2 or 3 laps. Well, again, folks, I hate to keep repeating myself, but grab that link to the video and share that out to all your friends on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Share it out there. Text it to your friends on your phone and get it out there. So we're still trying to break that 500 mark. We haven't even come close to last year's. Last year's we had like 400 live viewers. Right now we only have 215.
Still got a long way to go to get there.
Yep. Most anticipated race on iRacing right here, folks. And man, these guys are having a great showing. They're getting single file now.
Yeah, so that means it's definitely getting close to the pit stops now for these guys. Everybody's just moving to that bottom lane, not even challenging for any position right now. So maybe this time by, we might see some pit stops, and this is lap 77.
And watch for mistakes on pit road. So far, I don't think we've really seen any other than that Tom Mercier, Andrew Cardinelli spin there on that one pit stop under caution. And here comes the leaders. Yes.
And let's see.
Oh, man.
Down.
Femi come in there really hot.
Oh, man, he had to lock out the brakes a little bit. He might have got to slow down in time, but so far, no incident. It looks like everybody came in clean.
Very good.
And that would put Nathan Lewis, the race leader. Well, now look at that. Look at some of the lap cars just battling there. Look at Anthony Emery and Tyler Ducharme on that very outside lane going for the lead.
Yes, sir. Anthony has not led today, but he's done really good to keep it up there. They should be thinking about pit stops here right away, too. They may be coming in on this lap. Yeah, we've still got 5 up here that have not. Keaton Jones, we haven't even talked about Keaton Jones today. Anthony's going to stay out for another lap. But
Tyler Ducharme and Andrew Cardinelli comes down pit road this time by.
Very good. Very good. Got to come in together. So I'm going to say next time around, Anthony Emery, he probably wanted to get a lap led. Not that you get any bonus points or anything for it, just kind of like a bragging right thing, give you a little bit of ego boost out there, I guess.
A guy that's coming to that lead pack right now. How about Keaton Jones? Haven't mentioned his name at all. He's creeping in there all of a sudden.
Yep. I'm up here with Aaron Smith, doing a great job. 5-hour energy drink bar.
All right, here we go. Yep, here comes the other leaders, and this would cycle all the pit stops.
Yep.
Oh, look out, guys.
Oh my gosh, good job.
It's tight. I mean, just to go from 195 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour, that's a lot of speed to drop.
Yeah, it is. Well, the leaders will be coming around here. Bobby Zielinski, as they just passed up, that was Tyler Ducharme. Tyler actually pitted by himself, which is, man, you don't want to do. But we got Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson, Femi Alat. These guys have made their pit stops, and they'll be coming around to take the lead here.
Coming to lap 80 right now. This would be the battle for the race lead with Marcus Richardson going to the outside of Bobby Zielinski, and that's Cody Miller behind him, that second car in the outside lane. Here comes the rest of the leaders leaving pit road right now.
Yep, and they're getting passed up by this pack. Man, what a pack of cars that is. And there they go. They're going to go by, and Marcus Richardson takes over the lead. I'll tell you what, I think Marcus is going to be a factor here tonight. I know Zielinski wants to win too, but I think Marcus is going to be a factor. You know, they might be palling up right now and working together, but you know how that goes, Joseph. When you get down to the last couple of laps, there's no more pals or no more friends out there.
Cody Miller, that lead car on the outside, being a good run with Roger Caruth, and he's going to try to go for the race lead.
Well, hey, Ben, how you doing? And Jay Arnold, how's everybody? Sammy Sullivan.
Hi, Mom. Love you.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Well, one of the best moderators in our chat right there, Mom Lombard. Thank you so much, Mom. That is so awesome. Great lady right there. You've got one heck of a great mom. And the battle here for Bobby Zielinski led that lap. That puts 20 laps under his belt. And look at right behind him, Femi Alat, that's come from dead last on the field. This is an impressive run for him.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, we're not surprised at it. It's just an impressive run.
Right now, I mean, look at that. The top three, those are three strong drivers right there.
Very heavy
Bobby
hitters.
Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson, and Femi Alat. Three top hitters that you expect to run up front each and every race in NORC.
Yeah, we can't say that about Cody Miller.
Nah.
Can't say that about him. It's just like luck of the draw that he's where he's at right now, right? Oh, we got to pick on him. He's so much fun to talk to. I'll tell you, we interview him. He is just amazing to talk to. Owner Justin Lisenby left the race, so he is out of the race. I wonder if there's a chance we could actually get him in here and talk to him.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is he in here?
Yes, his mic muted. I don't think he's at his TeamSpeak right now.
Well, what about Ariotti? Because I see Ariotti's taking his car behind the wall, but I see he is in TeamSpeak somewhere. Where the heck? Or did he leave? Oh, he's down there, down at the bottom with Tyler and all them. We'll find out what happened to him. We really don't know exactly what happened, other than his screen went black.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's see here. Hey, I have to scroll all the way down to get to him, huh?
You want me to get him?
Ariotti, you got a copy?
Ariotti.
Hey, 10-4, guys.
Well, we got word that that lap 4 incident was due to your screen freezing. What happened with that?
I don't know. You know, I've been running the Oculus for a while now, and it seems like I missed the driver I should have updated or something like that. But kind of sucks. You know, I just hated that I took. I'm not entirely sure. I took somebody out, and I just kind of hate it for that person. You know.
Yeah, because we saw you go down the back straightaway, and all of a sudden the car just went right into the wall, and we had no idea what happened there. But we did get word that your screen froze. So, well, that's a shame because we thought you could be a contender for tonight's win, and just a shame to see you out of it. So hopefully you could get that Oculus fixed up, man. Maybe update the drivers, and hopefully we'll see you back on the next NORC race.
Yes, sir. I'll be in the stands watching. You guys are putting on a good show, so keep it up.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Roger got out of it again. Wow. Why does he keep doing that?
It just seems like he drops to the back and then gets up towards the front and then goes to the back again. We've seen him do that quite a few times.
Whoa, man. And Jared Darling just went out of it right there, too. These guys got to be getting hot or something. Why they're getting up there to try to get some cool air. I really don't know, man. That is crazy. He's coming back here, looks like with his teammate, Josh Robin.
Femi Olat now moves up high in front of Marcus Richardson, challenging for that race lead with Bob.
Got it. Femi's going to lead his first lap tonight. That is awesome. Both of them have cleared. Oh, Marcus comes down, but Femi does not.
He's like, you led your lap. Now I want the lead back.
Yep. Bobby Cheney coming up on Femi Olat. Those two seem to be working together pretty well. Josh Robin with them, Jared Darling. So the four of them may have a little bit of a run here, maybe to try to get to that lead. Zielinski cuts up in front of them. Wow, the way these guys change lanes kind of scares the heck out of me, I can tell you that.
We got the top 15 running this lead pack within 1.3 seconds from each other.
Dang.
And then leading the second group is once again Terrell Baker. These guys are about 25 seconds back. You got Nick Mucinex, John Barry back there. And of course, You got James Coulibaly, who is a lap down.
Actually, Joseph, this is a third group because the second group's led by Nathan Lewis.
Right.
There's four of them that are kind of split up a little bit. Nathan Lewis and Keaton Jones working together, and then we got Tony Hillbrands and Taylor Fry.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
But they'll all join in here with Terrell Baker once they start closing the gap on them.
I would say though they may need another caution to get back up to this lead pack though. Being back there and they keep losing time, that's not going to cut it if it stays green.
Emil Latt still battling side by side here with Bobby Zielinski. Zielinski has been a factor all night in this race, Joseph. He has just been showing his pro status out there. I don't know what else to say about it.
And look at 3 lanes now.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at Josh Robin way up there. And looked like Roger Carruth was going to follow him through, but he just back down to the middle lane.
Wow. Logan, I do not have a gyro cam, okay? So you can stop asking. I don't have a gyro cam. I've used the gyro cam for something else. John Williams still hanging in there, man. I'm telling you, I am so impressed with his run here today. I hope he can finish well tonight. I really hope and pray.
Yeah, definitely. Just been running strong, running in that top 5 for most of the night. I would say him, Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson, those 3 gyros have been the most consistent. Being in that top 5 all race long, but a lot still left to go. And a lot can still happen.
All right, Marcus goes to the outside, and boy, Sean closes that gap gently. He gets to him, and he backs it out a little bit. And they're coming up on some lap traffic up there. It looks like Justin Gable, Spencer Madden, and maybe a few other lap cars up there with them. I'm trying to see who that is. That's Justin Gable, Spencer Madden, and we got some other guys in with them. Andrew Cardinelli, which is a lap down. Justin Gable's there, and Dallas Mayan. Now Dallas has come back into the race. I don't know what happened there, whether he got damaged or something happened at the beginning, but he is 56 laps down. I don't think there's a chance of him winning tonight. Is TCB from New York? I have no idea. You know, Joseph?
Heck if I know, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know
looks
where
like
he's at.
according to looking at the thing. Okay, yeah, he is from New York. Good guess.
Okay. Yeah, see, my overlays don't show that.
I was just looking at the entries thing.
Oh, okay.
That gives me a good idea.
TCB is, I can tell you what he's driving. He is in a, I got to find him first. Where is he? There he is. He's in a Chevy Camaro. I can tell you that. And he is a B-class driver with a 2.49 rating. And he's got 4,062 is his I rating.
Well, I'll
It's
tell
pretty
you
cool.
what.
I can tell you, Bobby Zielinski's got a 9,229 I rating. Jeez, oh man. Marcus Richardson 7,100. Dang, pretty cool.
Well, I tell you what. Look at this lead pack catching this
Yeah,
5-car group right here. That is the difference between a bigger group and a smaller group. Just the difference in speed in the draft.
they are going to pass him. That's going to put Andrew Cardinelli and these guys 2 laps down here in just a minute. Justin Gable, he's going to be. Actually, Justin Gable just went a lap down. He was on the tail end of the lead lap. Well, now here's something for you. Here's a couple of cars. Scott Shire and Elijah Gracia. Wow, they're the next 2 to go a lap down. I don't know what happened to these 2. Man, they are the next 2 to go a lap down. All right, folks, we got to get that 500 viewers. Come on, get your friends in here. Get all the ants in your ant farm. Get all them signed up. Get them in here. Come on.
I didn't think about ant farm, but that's a good idea too.
I'm kidding.
No, it could help.
Hey, yeah, because we don't want Joseph to cry.
Yeah, I know. What's the holdup, guys? Come on.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it, man. We need 500 viewers.
Like,
Well,
how
maybe
many
we'll
people
have it
does
later.
not want to see TCB try to post to Sienna tonight? Whatever.
I know it.
I know it's not looking good. Whoa!
That was close. Boy, Cardinelli almost followed Marcus up the hill. Did you see that?
I mean, Cardinelli's been kind of struggling with the handling in that car.
Yeah. He is 2 laps down now. 32nd position. Or 29th position, I'm sorry. Bobby Cheney still hanging on to 4th. Good run for Bobby today. There goes Marcus. He comes down in front of Andrew Cardinelli. And he might just stay there because he's not worried about if Andrew gets that engine overheated. He's not in the battle here for the win.
And unfortunately, he's definitely not in the battle for a lucky dog position either.
Right. We're coming up on the halfway mark here in about another 4 laps.
Yeah.
We've had 1 caution. That just shows you how clean of drivers these guys can be.
Yeah, that 1 caution was back on lap 4 when Ariadne's screen froze randomly, and it collected Cody Lama's Aaron Smith. Unfortunately, Ariadne and Cody Lamas have fallen out of the race because that Aaron Smith is still going. Right now, Aaron Smith running in the 14th position.
Yeah, that's not like him to be back that far. But he is back here working with Will Klein. Those 2 may stay together. And Anthony Emery. Spencer Owens is in that. Somebody in chat there was rooting for Nathan Lewis. He is now 17 seconds behind that lead pack, working with Keaton Jones. And the 2 of them are just going to keep dropping. 19 seconds back, 20 seconds back. They're dropping like a rock.
Well, right now, Marcus Richardson still holding on that race lead in front of Bobby Zielinski and Sean Williams. Of course, we got a couple, just only, couple lap cars in this picture right now. Andrew Cardinelli and Justin Gable. Of course, Justin Gable is 1 lap down. Actually, Justin Gable would be the free pass car
That's
if
right.
the caution were to come out.
Yep, and I think that's what he's trying to do is just stay in that that lucky dog position right now in case the caution does come out. We're probably about 15 laps away from the next round of pit stops. 15 or 16, right along in there. Guys have been out here 21 laps now. We do have some of them guys in the back now. Tony Hilbrands and these guys have got about six laps. Those two, if you remember, Taylor Fry and Tony Hilbrands have been working together and pitting together.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and they will be some of the first ones to pit. We'll see what happens to them. PCB still sitting back here. These guys are about a half a lap behind, Joseph. Man.
Yeah, right now this lead pack's about to catch up on Scott Shire and Elijah Gracia. Scott Shire had a good run in the Norctona shootout last night. Got involved in that last lap crash. He was in second on that last lap until he got involved. And now on lap 100, these guys are getting by these 2-lap cars. So, yeah, we are on lap 100. We're basically at the halfway point here at the Norctona 500. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Max Speed TV tonight on this Tuesday night. It's a very special event that NORC hosts every year. One of the biggest races of the season, also including the NORC Indy 500 that they have every May as well. So make sure you guys hit that like button below and make sure you share this live stream one, get some more viewers going. But yep, at the line, Marcus Richardson will. No, it looks like, wow, man, that was close at the line right now. But Marcus Richardson does lead at the halfway point.
It was close, but Bobby Zielinski comes down in front. Oh, Cardinelli almost did it again.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, Cardinelli's not doing these leaders a favor. I understand that he's really 2 laps down. He's not really in a lucky dog position.
Right.
Why are you running in this lead pack? Your car, he's all over the place, and that's scaring me to death that he's going to be the one that caused the big one. And I guarantee you that happens. A few of these drivers are not going to be happy with him.
Yeah, well, Femi Olat and Roger Caruth high side trying to make that pass, but it's not working out too good. 2 of them is no competition for that pack right now. There they go. Now they got back down to 2, but, well, I don't know. He's still looking like he wants to go 3 wide. What?
Man, these guys, it's past the halfway point. We're in the second half of this race. We've crossed 250 miles. These guys, they're going to have to start putting themselves in position for late in the race now.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing, man. We've had 80 laps green flag racing. This is awesome. Couple of pit stops in there. It's made it pretty awesome. And
actually,
they're about...
We've been under green actually since lap 9. That's when they restarted. So really, we've been under green for 93, 94 laps now.
Oh, okay. Was it lap 9? Oh, yeah, you're right. It was lap 9. Why was I thinking it was lap 20?
This race is going by so fast,
That was last night. Remember, the first caution was on lap 20. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it confused. Yeah. Senior moment there.
Happens.
Yep. Well, last car on the lead, the last car in this front pack is Spencer Owen. And he's got some lap cars behind him there. These guys are of the lead pack. He's only 1.9 seconds behind the leader right now. Then that second group, Nathan Lewis, Keaton Jones are going to get ate alive here by Terrell Baker and these guys. But I'm going to tell you what, these guys are only seconds. No, I'm sorry, my bad. Never mind. They're losing a lot of time. They are losing a lot of time out there right now.
Yeah, that Taylor Fry, who's saying 17th, right now, he was in the top 10 for most of the first half of this race, and now he's dropped way back here. Of course, leading that second group is Nathan Lewis. You got Keaton Jones, TCB. These guys, like TCB, John Barry, Nick Mucinex, they've been back here for most of this race. But honestly, they need a caution if they're going to have a chance to get back to this lead pack.
Yes, that's the only way it's going to happen because, as they keep dropping here, they're 31 seconds behind the leaders. And as they keep losing more time, it's going to be more and more difficult for them to even come close to catching up to them guys.
and I know there's going to be a caution for sure, because how these guys race towards the end of these races, it always happens in NORC. We get late race caution. So I'm not having hopes of this race going green all the way. That's for sure. But so far, Bobby Zelensky is still your race leader with Marcus Richardson right behind him in second. That's Scott Shire, who is actually the first car a lap down, that third car in the inside lane. Sean Williams is there running in the third. But then on the outside lane, you got Femi Olada and Roger Caruth been working together the last few laps, but haven't been able to try to get enough to get that race lead. But they've been hanging up there on that outside lane.
Yeah, I just don't know. Well, these guys are probably about 7 or 8 laps from the next round of pit stops here. But again, I wanted to go back here and check in with Tony Hilbrands and Taylor Fry. These were two of the cars that pitted earlier than everybody else, and they should be coming in on the next lap. They should be. They may try to squeak one more out. They are in the draft, so they might be able to squeak one more out.
You never know what these guys would be doing. Oh, man. Tell you what, up front, there was a little bit of a stack up. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? The lights have just come on here at Daytona. So the sun is still going down, and the lights have just basically turned on. I saw the lights turned on the front straightaway, so that means that we will probably go into darkness pretty soon.
Well, just kind of a note here, Marcus Richardson has led the most laps here tonight with 29 and about to make it 30, but Bobby Zelensky's led 28. So these guys have been hogging that lead there, Joseph.
Hey, that second group is actually down pit road right now. And now Jared Darling. Oh, we got a car in the grass on the front straightaway. Scott Shire in the grass. It looks like he keeps it straight. No caution. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it looked like Andrew Carnelli came down in the Scott Shire.
I don't know if we can go back and check this out when they're coming in. Let's see if we can. Yeah, Scott Shire was up in the front here.
Yeah, of course he was. He was the first car lap down.
Yeah. Oh, he got bumped out of there. Was that Cardinelli bumped
Yeah, that was Cardinelli. Just knocked him out of line. And honestly, and I don't know about that. Andrew Cardinelli's been kind of all over the place. And, Scott Shire's trying to go for the lucky dog pass. Trying to get that lucky dog, be that first car lap down. And now he's not the first car lap down anymore.
Wow, what a save, though. I mean, we know when you get out in the grass like that, man, it's,
that's
it's
not
like
easy.
it's just like driving on ice. So he did a good job of keeping that car straight. Man, he just mowed the grass right there.
All right.
Wow.
Back up front, look at this lead pack. They're all single file because they're putting themselves in position to make green flag pit stops. That's Marcus Richardson leading that lead pack. Bobby Zelensky second, Femi Olata third, Sean Williams fourth, Cody Miller fifth, Aaron Smith sixth, Anthony Emery seventh, Tyler Deshawn eighth, Will Klein ninth, and Spencer Owens rounds out the top 10.
Well, they should be coming in about the next 3 or 4 laps here, in my calculations. So we'll keep an eye on these guys and see when they are planning on coming in there. Okay, Elijah Grossi is coming in. And he's coming in
by
himself.
Yeah, well, and also he was the first car lap down now.
Right.
But yeah, he is coming in by himself. Scott Shire also coming on pit road this time as well.
Yeah.
But so far, the top 11 has not come down pit road. We expect these guys to come down, whether this lap, at least sometime in the next lap or two. Hey, John Barry is actually coming back down pit road. I don't know what that's all about. Wow. Yeah, John Barry coming back down pit road. He already made his pit stop, but now an unscheduled pit stop. I don't know what's happening to him. And that's too bad, too, because he ran strong last night in the Norctona shootout last night as well. So
right.
I don't know what's going on with John Barry all of a sudden. So now he's going to fall 2 laps down. So basically, John Barry needs some cautions to get himself back in the picture, else he's not going to have a shot to win this race anymore. Yep,
he's just not coming off a pit road, man, and that is going to be so hard for him to recuperate from. 2 laps down, we need a caution out here. That would change this race up a lot if we did. Not that I want to see anybody wreck or get hurt. Here they come.
Oh, yeah. Look, a lot of cars. Looks like we got 7 cars coming down. Marcus, slow that car down, buddy.
Wow,
Whoa.
Femi locks him up.
So has Bobby Zelensky. Man, they were locking them up.
Man, I'm telling you.
They are trying to get every, advantage as they can. So once they're off pit road and back underway, they're still running up front. But now the top 4 have stayed out. Anthony Emery's now linked with Tyler Deschamps, Will Klein, and Spencer Owens, 2nd and through 4th.
Yeah, and these guys are probably due to come in. A couple of them probably in the next couple of laps. But I'll tell you what, Spencer Owens has been out there a couple of laps longer than them guys. So he's probably, he might have to come in. If not on this lap, maybe the next one.
He stays out this time.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rudy, we do got a penalty. Marcus Richardson too fast entering pit road. Oh, man, it looked like he did come in a little hot, but Marcus Richardson's still in this pit stall. And, yes, he did get a speeding penalty. So, Marcus Richardson too fast coming on the pit road. That's a tough break for him, too. He's going to be trapped a lap down, probably almost close to 2 laps down once this all said and done.
Yeah, because the leaders are going to be coming around here before long, and they will put him 2 laps down because he's all by himself right now. Nobody working with him.
Well, that's what happens when you get a penalty. Nobody is going to be there to help you out. Here comes the top 4 on pit road now.
Andrew Cardinelli comes in with them. Very good. Well, that second pack led by Bobby Zelensky. They are on the backstretch, about a half a lap behind those guys. But they're going to be coming by here as they're getting ready to go into turn 3 right now. They'll be coming by, and they'll take that lead over here just momentarily.
Yeah, Bobby Zelensky would be the race leader if these guys get by them coming off pit road, and that would be Femi Olite 2nd, Aaron Smith 3rd. But there they go, leaving pit road right now. Let's see where they're going to be cycled out to once we get down the back straightaway. Yeah,
these guys are trying their hardest to get back, up to speed, but it is so hard you can't wind it out there on the, coming out of turn 1 and 2 because, man, you will slide up onto the track, and if you do, there's a black flag. So if they can stay ahead of Zelensky and these guys, it's not going to happen. They did not have enough speed build up.
Well, wow. Man, look at them trying to get by these guys.
Well, Zelensky's going to have to look for a new partner to work with there because he lost Marcus, so maybe it'll be Femi Olite now.
Yeah, and look at that, Aaron Smith 3rd. Remember, he was caught up in that lap 4 crash. And look at this lead pack right here. Marcus Richardson is not a lap down yet, but he's about to.
Yep.
Look at all that time he lost. That
my
hurts.
Gosh.
And he was a strong contender.
Oh, I bet you he's kicking himself right now, saying, man, what did I do? I just messed myself all up. But, that does put him in the lucky dog position right at the moment.
It does. He's got to be in front of Justin Gable, though.
Yeah, and Gable's not far behind him.
He's not. It's going to go up. And
oh, my gosh.
And crash behind, maybe. They all
saved it.
Not. They all saved it.
But Gable's got engine problems. He's coming to pit road. Yeah. He almost blew it up. Let's go back and take another look at this. Oh, my gosh.
Wow. How did they all save that? I would never know.
I don't know, man. That was pretty crazy. Gable comes down to the bottom. And what happened up there, I'm going to stop this for a minute because, yeah, it was Roger Carruth that, let's check this out from the far chase here. Sean Williams up there, Roger Carruth. And this is where it started getting kind of ugly here. They are coming up on a lap car, and they've got to try to figure out how they're going to get by this. And the 3 wide going by Marcus Richardson. And it looks like maybe Raja and Cody Miller might have got together.
Yeah. They just got together. Roger Carruth does a very good job. But behind them with Tyler Ducharme and Justin Gable.
Oh, man.
Yeah, oh, man. You saw Justin Gable run the back of Tyler Ducharme, and that immediately blew his engine right there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let me go back and take a look at the... Because Tyler was trying to get the heck out of the way right there. Yeah, we'll see this here. Well, actually, you know what? I want to get on Gable because this is where it's, the bad part started. Yeah, he's going to get in. They're trying to stay away from Roger Carruth right here.
Yeah, Tyler Ducharme got out of shape right in front of Justin Gable. Gable runs in the back of him, and man, it just immediately killed his motor. I think also Spencer Madden got a piece of that as well. It got some damage when he ran the back of Justin Gable. But man, Rudy, that could have been a big mess. I'm so shocked that wasn't.
You bet, man. And too bad for Justin Gable. I mean, he really worked hard today. But man, everybody did an amazing job of keeping that green. I can't believe they did that.
Well, back up front, there's Bobby Zielinski on the outside of now a lapper, Marcus Richardson. Of course, man, if only this was Marcus Richardson going for the race lead like he's been doing for most of the race, but now he is trying to get in position to be that first car a lap down unless he stays ahead of these guys. So really, Bobby Zielinski is the race leader. That's Femi Olat in second, Aaron Smith in third. And look at Roger Carruth. That third car on the outside lane, he's back into the picture. He was out of shape a few laps ago.
Man, that had to have been the save of the race so far. I don't know how he saved that. He kept it off the wall and kept it straight at the same time, and that's almost impossible.
Probably a few guys had the save of the race, like him. Tyler Ducharme had it, and then everybody else trying to avoid. I think they're the biggest savers of the race.
Hey, I'm telling you. Well, Femi Olat back to the lead, but here comes Sean Williams on the inside, and they're going to go 3 wide. Marcus Richardson in the middle.
Oh, they're going to split them up.
Oh my gosh, they're dumping off Femi Olat. He's probably going to be upset about that. He's going to have to go to the back. Oh man, tough break for Femi. All right, he can get back down now as Aaron Smith come down the hill, so that left the upper lane there for Femi, but Femi probably not too happy about that move.
I wouldn't be happy about that either.
Yeah, he got shuffled out really bad there.
Yeah, and he's going to be back here behind Bobby Chaney. That would put him back in the 9th spot now. And
how about this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, look at what's happened now with Sean Williams in the lead.
Look at Cody Miller behind him.
Yeah.
For a second. Now, look what it did to this lead pad because of all that scrambling going on a few laps ago. It shuffled a few of these guys out of that lead pack. All of a sudden, you got kind of a second group back there.
Yeah.
Leading basically with Josh Robin. They're almost catching Nate Stewart. But yeah, it shuffled these guys out.
Yeah.
There's Dallas Mahan. I don't know what happened to him, but he is 58 laps down, so he had early troubles.
Something I ain't quite sure there. What happened to him? Bobby Zielinski and Sean Williams battling for this lead as they come to the line. Bobby Zielinski's led 31 laps, and he's about to make it 32. Most of anybody out there right now. I would have said Marcus Richardson. Well, no, Marcus has still got 34 laps led. So Zielinski's got a couple more laps to beat him for the most laps led.
Yeah, and for those that just tuned into the race, that is Marcus Richardson, that blue car right there. He is not the race leader. He is just the last car on the lead lap, just barely. Just a few minutes ago, he was the dominant car for most of this race, but he got a speeding penalty under that last green flag pit stop. So he is just trying to hang on right now to just either stay ahead of the leaders to be the last car in the lead lap or get that free pass if a caution does come out.
Going to be close at the line, but Zielinski's going to lead another lap. He got a good push there from Roger Caruth.
That's Sean Williams trying to still challenge for the race lead with Bobby Zielinski. And that's Roger Caruth behind Zielinski. That's Cody Miller behind Sean Williams. There's Femi Olat way up high with Bobby Cheney behind him. But right now, Bobby Zielinski is your race leader. And I tell you what, who also is coming into the picture, coming back into the picture, that is that's Nate Stewart, who's running 6th. Anthony Emery 7th. Josh Robin, your defending Norctona 500 champion in 2019, is running right now just outside the top 10 with Tyler Ducharme and Jared Darling with him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you guys for tuning in to Max Speed TV tonight on this Tuesday night. It's about to get under the lights here at Daytona. The sun is about to go down. We'll have the checkered flag when the track is under the lights. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We have over 220 plus viewers watching right now. Make sure you click that like button below. Make sure you share the stream out because I don't want anybody to miss the final 75 or so laps of this race. You guys it's still a long way to go. Still a lot of good racing left to go. This has been a good race so far. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
Well, Femi's fallen all the way back to 8th place. Nobody is up there with him. That's kind of odd.
I mean, it looks like, it looks like a lot of the field's trying to get single file right now. That's Roger Caruth, the first car up on that outside lane, trying to get somebody to go with him. But so far, nobody's going with them. But I was mentioning, there's Jared Darling coming back into the picture with Josh Robin. And, of course, that's Tom Mercier back there. Tom Mercier is actually the first car that's 2 laps down. So, obviously, not able to go for the lucky dog position. Actually, to go for the lucky dog position right now is Elijah Gracia. It would be Marcus Richardson, but he's ahead of these guys right now. So, he's not in a free pass position. He might be right now with Bobby Zielinski pulling down in front of him. Whoa, that got close with Roger Caruth.
Wow, man, these guys were getting awful rough out there. I see a little damage on Roger's car there. I don't know if you've looked at it kind of up close, but he does have a little bit of damage.
That's probably from the contact he had with Cody Miller a few laps ago that sent him all like sideways, and he did a good job saving that. But it doesn't look like it's hurting that car. He's still a strong contender. Still can go for the win.
Oh, Marcus.
Whoa, and Marcus got out of shape there just a little bit.
He swings up again. He comes up in front of Roger. He's trying to get that free pass. Because if a caution come out and he's ahead of the leader, he would automatically get that free pass and wouldn't be the lucky dog. It would just be the free pass.
Like I said, right now it would be John Berry, the lucky dog.
It would be, or no, Elijah Gracia.
No, Elijah Gracia. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, my scoring got messed up a little bit. There it is. Yeah, now it's working.
Yeah.
My goodness, iRacing.
And Elijah, I mean, he's such a good racer, and he's kept that car clean. I just don't really understand how he got a lap down. I guess maybe pit sequence or something that they've done different that did not work out for him. Spencer Madden back here as well. Will Klein, which is on the lead lap right now, but he is working with these guys. Will in 14th. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed the race here tonight. It's been a good one, man. I'll tell you what, one caution on lap number 9, right? Lap number 9.
Lap number 4.
Oh, 4.
The restart was on
Let's
lap
see.
number 9.
Okay. All right. Lap number 4. But that's the only caution we've had tonight. We've had a lot of green flag pit stops, and they're probably about 19 laps away from the next round of pit stop.
And look at Sean Williams poking his nose down on that apron. He's done that several times, just trying to get some air. And that's Roger Carruth.
Jake, I think you could probably put the link in there if you want. I think it'll let you put the link in because you are a moderator. If you wanted to put the link into that radioactive, that was a pretty amazing radioactive. But I really don't want people going over there and checking it out right now. I want them to stay here and watch this race.
Stay here
man,
because you guys don't want to miss a lap.
Yep, but you can get the link and watch it later. Yes, sir. Aaron Smith up to 6th after starting 16th. I'm trying to see who all is up here that has been, come from the back of the field. Bobby Chaney started 17th. How about Tyler Ducharme started 20th on the field? And he is up here inside the top 10 now. Anthony Emery was 4th place on his qualifying effort, but he kind of fell back in the field. Now he's working his way back to the front. He did lead some laps, though. But no bonus points for that. Roger Carruth grabs another lap lead.
Yeah, getting a good push with Jared Darling the last few laps. Darling's been all over his back bumper trying to keep him out front, but that's Bobby Zelensky still down low, hanging strong. Got Sean Williams behind him, and that's Josh Robin has just cracked into the top 5.
Well, I don't know if Chemo's still in chat, but I think we ought to do a little crank it up here. We haven't done one in quite a while, so let's do this. All right, folks. Nate Stewart, running back here, 9th place. He started 25th. Got a little damage on the back of the car, but other than that, the car's been pretty good, I think. He's been staying right with it.
Right now, looked like Roger Carruth and Jared Darling got separated. They were battling for that race lead for a few laps.
Yeah.
Then they got separated. Now Roger Carruth is that 4th car in the outside lane. Jared Darling is back a little bit, back in that 10th spot behind Nate Stewart. So,
man.
whoa, hello.
Did you see that? Zelensky almost lost it. Ooh, that was really close.
It's getting down to that point. We're 3 wide for the race lead.
Femi
Sean
coming
Williams
up.
on the bottom.
Femi on the high side. Him and Roger Carruth are back at it. And we're still 3 wide for second place as Sean Williams leads another lap. Nope, Zelensky's going to lead it. That makes 42 laps he's led. I guess that's why he's the pro, right?
I mean, there's a reason why he's in the Peak Anfree series.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, Femi Olad tried to get that race lead way up there, but just couldn't get it done. He has Roger Carruth behind him. Whoa, and Zelensky just dives it down to the bottom in front of Sean Williams.
Man. And boy, Cody Miller caught the yellow line right there. Got to stay away from that yellow line, Cody. It could be your own demise right there. You guys are about probably 10 or 11 laps away from next round of pit stop. And Femi to the lead. Working with the lap car there of Marcus Richardson. Marcus is still trying to stay out in front of these guys so he does get the free pass if a caution comes out.
Oh,
but the good thing is,
come out. I expect Marcus Richardson to pick back up. Oh, we got the car off the track. Is that Taylor Fry? Taylor Fry is in the grass through 3 and 4.
No
He's
caution.
Trying to hang on to it. No caution. Does a great job saving it.
Wow. I don't know if we can go back. Let's go back and take a look at this.
He was actually leading that big pack too, and he got nailed by Nathan Lewis.
Yeah, Nathan was pushing him pretty hard right there. And there it is.
Oh, wow.
Just a bumper hook right there. And boy, he did a great job of saving it, though.
Yeah, he did. I thought, he hooked it hard left to make sure it doesn't spin across the racetrack, or else that could have been a big mess right there for these guys. And these guys were just sitting back. I tell you what, that just shows that trouble can lurk anywhere, whether you're up front or in the back. It can lurk anywhere. So Taylor Fry did a good job. And man, I tell you what, Taylor Fry is now in this lead pack, so he found another pack to be with.
Yeah, even though he's a lap down, he's in the lead lap.
Yeah, but the problem is he's now a lap down. And that's, he's got to make sure Marcus Richardson does not go a lap down, or else he's going to be trapped there unless he gets the wave around.
Yep. And with Zelensky back in the lead now, Sean Williams, those guys getting pretty tight together. But look at on that outside there, Femi Olad is working with Marcus Richardson while he's trying to stay a lap from going a lap down. That might be a very good idea right there, keeping Marcus in that position to get him back on the lead lap. A lot of strategies going on out here, and we can't follow them. Can't follow them all, but
Femi Olad was out of shape off the corner there.
He sure was. Well, it looks like he is going to dump off Marcus and goes to the bottom. Man. Here comes Cody Miller. He's going to pass him. Marcus is probably going, man, everybody's going to leave me hanging.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen Marcus Richardson this far behind. And look at that pass right there with Taylor Fry. That's for the free pass.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, if Taylor can get by him, that would put Taylor in the lucky dog position.
I tell you what, Marcus doing a good job hanging strong up there, though. How long is that going to last if he's got no help?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it made contact a little bit with Cody Miller, or if he didn't make contact, he was awfully close. Look at Marcus Richardson getting that outside lane all by himself. He's side-drafted. You see how close he's getting to these guys? He's side-drafted right now, and that's helping.
Doing it by himself, and I'll tell you what, there ain't many guys out there that can actually do what he's doing right there and stay up on that wheel to not get into somebody but side draft. I can't believe this. Look at this run. One of the only few guys that I know that can do that.
Look at that. He's about to almost get back to that.
Yeah.
He's almost about to get back to the left. I think Taylor Fry is definitely surprised. I guarantee everybody else around him is definitely surprised. Now we got pit stop. Hey, we got pit stops going on. We got
Taylor Fry coming in.
Yeah, we got that second group coming in.
Yep, got a lot of them on pit road there. Yes, sir. Lots of them on pit road.
Oh, and John Barry overshot the pit box. Can't do that.
Oh, there's a mistake. Well, John is what, a couple laps down? I believe. Yeah, he is 2 laps down. So I don't know. His day could be over. Zelensky, these guys should be thinking about pit stops here in about the next 5 or 6 laps.
Yeah, so that second group did come down pit road. Also, Taylor Fry also came down pit road as well.
Yeah.
Will Klein, yeah, you mentioned he's in right now.
Elijah Gracia, Spencer Madden in.
Here we go. Few other cars coming down pit road in this lead pack. Jared Darling, Nate Stewart, Josh Robin, Tom Mercier, and Bobby Cheney. Oh, we got a car in the grass coming off turn 2. Lucas Smith got it sideways. He keeps it going. He keeps it straight. I guarantee you that was because, you know, he's on that apron. That apron's slippery down there.
Yeah.
You can easily lose control down there, but he did a good job saving.
Very good. Well, Femi Olap back to the lead, folks. This is where Femi wanted to be. He was started dead last on the field, has been in the front and been challenging these leaders for several laps now. And like I said, these guys are just a handful of laps left for the next round of pit stops. But Joseph, they're still going to have to make one more pit stop after this.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they cannot make it all the way on fuel. They have to do one more pit stop. That's going to be late in the race. That's going to be inside 20 to go.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't know, some guys might take a shot at maybe just taking a half a load of fuel or 3/4 of a load. But the thing you got to remember is they do have 3 green-white checkers. So do you plan on it? As clean as this race has been, do you plan on that or not?
Oh, I would say you have to. I mean, you know, because you know how these NORC races can go late in the race. There's usually late race cautions. So
yes.
I would definitely plan for those 3 green-white checkers if it does get down to that case. So I expect these guys, before their final pit stop, try to stretch it out as long as they can, just in case if this stays green until the next group of pit stops.
Well, they are coming up on some lap traffic here. Those were the guys that just got done pitting. They are up to speed, but they're not really that well organized right now. Andrew Cardinelli in that group. They're not very well organized up here right now. So we'll see if this is going to pose a problem, because these guys are going to be pitting in the next lap or two. There you go, Jake. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, Jake found it, the Radioactive. Yeah, after the race is over, folks, go check that Radioactive out. It was pretty amazing. Them guys, they have a good time in them Radioactives. All right, yeah, Sean Williams and then Cody Miller kind of back here a little bit. Aaron Smith and Roger Caruth. These guys all on the bottom, getting ready for pit stop. It should be this lap or next lap. I'm going to say probably this lap. Let's see. Yep, they're coming in now.
Everybody, all the rest of the lead lap cars coming in, and let's see if anybody can get it slowed down. Roger Caruth, hang on.
Oh my gosh.
Man. I'm not sure if he got that car slowed down quick enough. We'll have to see about that.
Dang, I'm telling you, man. Well, Zelensky comes in. He is our leader. Well, right now it's showing Sean Williams as the leader, but as these guys all come in, and this is where we always try to see if we can find mistakes, but it looks like everybody did a great, clean pit stop right there.
Oh, and, you know, we were just talking about Roger Caruth coming in there too hot. He did. Too fast entering pit road for Roger Caruth.
Oh, my God.
That's too bad. He was strong tonight.
Yep. Well, Femi Olat was the first one off of pit road. Zelensky second. Aaron Smith coming alive. Wow, look at this. And a lot of guys are going to get back on the lead lap.
Sean Williams in the grass at a spin. 2 cars going around. That's Cody Miller and Anthony Emery. Is that going to bring out caution? Anthony Emery's stuck on the track. And it does. Caution comes out. caution comes out for the second time tonight after Sean Williams got loose down
Oh,
there and
my
caused
gosh.
a chain reaction on pit exit. It collected Nate Stewart and Anthony Emery. No apparent damage to happen, but the caution comes out for the second time tonight. And Rudy, this changes everything.
Oh, it does, because, man, I'll tell you, some guys just got back on the lead lap. So I'm watching here. Sean Williams, yeah, off in the grass. That going to kind of check up. Everybody was, boy.
Yep.
Oh,
and then
Tyler
ran in the
Ducharme.
back of of Cody Miller. I'm sorry. And then look at Anthony Emery spins.
Yep.
And how did Spencer Owens look at this pack missing Anthony Emery? Look how fast they're flying by him. Man, that could have been big.
Yeah. Wow. Well, good job for these guys, man. Good save. Nobody really. I don't think anybody really got any damage on that.
And hey, guess what? Marcus Richardson was the first car lap down. He will get the free pass. But this also is a big break for Roger Carruth as well, because he had a speeding penalty and he was about to go a lap down. Now he can be back in this thing. And you know what? And this is also a good thing for the cars that was just one lap down, too, because they already made their pit stops. They could take the wave around right here. So we're going to have Marcus Richardson, maybe Taylor Fry. I guarantee you Nick Mucinex, Elijah Gracia, Spencer Matt, John Barry, and Scott Shire, who are all one lap down, they could take the wave around right here and be back in this thing.
Well, Joseph, I got to tell you, we've had 66 lead changes.
Wow. And we're going to, I still feel we could break 100.
Yeah, the way it's going, heck yeah. I have no doubt in my mind. We're going to have a little less than 50 to go. Femi Olat coming in. What?
Probably trying to get some fuel in there. It doesn't surprise me.
Well, he can't make it from here to the end, but he looks like he's doing a tire change. He may not have changed tires last time.
Well, a lot of cars are coming down pit road.
Yeah, wow. That might change a lot right there. All right.
He's sitting on pit road right now. I don't know what's happening.
Bobby Zielinski's blinking. What the heck is going on with Bobby Zielinski?
I tell you what, we were under green flag for 140 laps. That is awesome.
Yep. Well, I want to talk to Sean Williams.
Sounds good.
Sean Williams, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy.
Well, you've been in this top 5 all day long, man. How are you keeping that car so steady? We've seen you touch a yellow line a couple times, and man, you got to stay away from that. But that spin there coming off of pit road, what happened there?
Yeah, pit road, even all through practice, has been crazy. Like the right rear spring on this car is like all jacked up. So when you turn in left, it's really weird. It's real twitchy, and I've been trying to be careful because I knew that was going to be the problem area of this race, and then I just caused the yellow. So I'm trying to be careful, but I messed up there. Hopefully nobody got too much damage from it.
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I didn't see any, but we didn't see anybody that got a whole lot of damage. There were some pretty close calls though that a pack was coming around and almost got into Anthony Emery, but they just had a spin there. I don't think they had very much damage at all. So, well, can you win this?
I'm going to try. Luckily, I don't have any damage, so if I can stay this way, so I got about a quarter of the race to go. These plate races, I like to qualify and stay with the lead pack, and it's paying off tonight. And I went farther than I had last year. We made it past lap 11, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. We're going to try to get a win.
Well, we told everybody to check out the in-car cams there. We put your stream in the description there, so I bet you're not streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm streaming on Twitch.
Oh, are you? Okay. Well, people can catch the in-car cam there from Sean Williams. That's what, Schweppy? What?
SW Seffi.
Okay.
Schweppy.
Schweppy.
Most people say Schweppy. It's whatever. I don't care what you call it, as long as you want to come and hang out and watch.
That's right. Well, you got many viewers?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, we're doing all right.
Very good. All right. Well, we'll wish you the best of luck out there, Sean. Keep digging, man, because you're doing an amazing job.
I'm trying. I think everybody was wanting that caution. I was wanting a caution, but I didn't want to be the one that brought it out. So, oh well, it happens, I guess.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that wanted. Marcus Richardson and Roger Carruth, I think, were the two top guys right there that wanted that caution, man, bad.
Yeah, Marcus, one of our pit stops, he was speeding and had like a 40-second hold.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. So, but now he's back in it. I think a lot of people, that's going to give them a little more pep in their step.
Yep. Can you beat Zelensky?
I don't know. I might have to turn him, but I'm gonna try not to do it.
You gotta do whatever you can to win races. You know,
Hey,
what I
man,
mean?
I want that
Especially the
trophy.
biggest race of the year.
Only the win matters tonight. There's no points.
Yeah,
That's right. Get that trophy, man. The trophy and the money.
Heck yeah.
All right. Good luck, brother.
Thank you, sir.
And for those that are wondering about the other onboard cameras, they are in the description below. There's 5 onboard cameras right now. One is from it's Tony Hilbrand, Sean Williams, Justin Lisby. Of course, Justin Lisby is out of this race, so unfortunately he does not have an onboard camera anymore. Terrell Baker and Taylor Fry are the 5 drivers that has onboard cameras tonight. Right now, speaking of the onboard cameras, you got Sean Williams running in 3rd. You got Tony Hilbrand running 15th, Terrell Baker 18th, and Taylor Fry running 20th, the first car a lap down. And I tell you what, Rudy, some of these guys did not take the wave around as well. We got 19 cars on the lead lap, so we still got Taylor Fry, John Barry, Elijah Gracia, some of these guys a lap down. But I guarantee, Rudy, we're going to have another caution before this race is said and done.
We had a few guys here stop to just pop off that tank. They got to remember they still can't make it from here, and track position was everything. Terrell Baker was in 10th place there, but he stopped to top off that tank. So I don't know what might be a good call.
And I expect him to. And you know what? Here's the thing. We're going to restart on lap 153. It's going to be 48 laps to go. Really, there's no sitting back now. If you're towards the back, you got to get yourself in position to get up to the front and go on to win this race. There's no laying back now.
No way. We'll get them going here, Joseph. You do an amazing job of getting these guys going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to restart with 48 laps to go. Bobby Zelensky and Aaron Smith on the front row. And if there's any drivers that has sat back in the field all race long, well, they're going to have to make their way to the front now because we're coming down to it. Obviously, we're still probably going to expect the big one to happen, but when is it going to happen? Here we go. The pace car is off. And here we go. Green flag back in the air. 48 laps to go in the Norctona 500.
And we were trying to figure out last night how many annual Norctona 500s there's been, and I didn't get a straight answer out of anybody. That's something I'll have to ask John Barry one of these days. But Will Klein, boy, he just went high there, got way out of it. He's going to go to the back. That's one of the guys that we were talking about. But the one that we were studying there earlier was Keaton Jones, how he is slowly, very slowly, worked his way up inside the top 10 now.
Well, I was just going to mention really quick, this is the second Norctona 500 that they're doing all 200 laps. In previous seasons, it's been 125 laps, so this is the second one, I should say. Last year, they had their first 200 lapper. This is their second one. So, but they've had a few Norctona 500s, but definitely the second race where it's a full 200 lapper. But you're right. Keaton Jones had been, he's been quiet. Yeah, we haven't really seen him do much all race long, but now with him being up towards, now he's going to go to the back.
Yeah, he's going up there. But here comes Marcus Richardson. You remember just a few laps ago, he was a lap down, got back on the lead lap, and man, is he coming. This is unbelievable. He's got to be thanking the good Lord above for that move, man. I'll tell you what, that is great. Marcus back in it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Marcus Richardson, that second car in the outside lane now with Femi Olat there. So, yeah, he's pushing Femi Olat to the race lead. So, Marcus Richardson definitely back in this thing. Not too far behind as well. Roger Carruth, remember, he got a speeding penalty. It was almost a lap down. He got a lucky break on that caution. He's back in the top 10.
Yes, sir.
And look at John Barry up on that outside lane, that second car on the outside. Right now, he's the first car, one lap down. If he can get a caution, he can be back as on the lead lap, but that's Tony Hilbrand's there. We haven't seen Tony Hilbrand's run up front recently. He did early on, but he dropped back. He's up there in the second car on the outside now.
Well, you said if we get a caution, we know a caution's coming.
Oh, we got a car spinning down on the bottom. I can't tell who that was.
James Coulibaly.
Yeah, James Coulibaly off the corner.
Man.
He saves it. No, he didn't hit anything. Does not bring out caution, but of course, James Coulibaly already 2 laps down.
Well, Femi Olat and Marcus Richardson did come down in front of Bobby Zielinski, but Bobby went right back to the high side up there in front of Tony Hilbrand. We talked about Tony earlier, Joseph, and how good he was running tonight. Look at this move, man. He's up to 3rd.
I'll tell you what, also that 3rd and 4th car on the outside lane, that's John Berry and Taylor Wright. Both those guys are lapped down. Those 2 guys are trying to race their way to be the lucky dog. So they're in a battle with themselves right now.
Well, Joseph, I don't think we're going to make the 500 viewers tonight. We had more viewers than this last season. We had almost 400 viewers last season.
Well, I tell you what, I've noticed the viewers are still growing because we're still coming down to the final laps, and I still feel like it's going to even grow even more. But you know what? No matter how many viewers we got, it's still been a good race. And
That's
for
right.
those that has tuned in since the drop of the green flag has seen a good show. It's been a good race tonight, but we still got a long way to go. 44 laps to go, coming to 43 to go this time by. Still a lot that can happen.
Aaron Smith sitting back here, 8th place, as the sun's starting to set. Yeah, it's starting to look a little more like it's going to be turning into nighttime here as they the race keeps progressing. So as the sky gets darker, the temperatures will probably go down. Let's see what the temperatures are at right now. 76-degree track temperature. How much is that going to affect the tires out there, Joseph?
Well, I feel like it's going to give these guys a little more grip. And, you know, these guys are still kind of on the fresh tires. So these cars are probably handling fine right now. But I still feel, I mean, we saw last night in the Norctona shootout how even after several laps, these tires really worn out, and these guys were just all over the place. So they're handling good right now, but I still feel even though it's 36-degree track temperature, these cars will still be moving around a lot once the tires wear out.
Yeah. Somebody in chat there was a Nathan Lewis fan. He is still running inside his top 10 in 13th. And I told him beginning of the race there, I told him, man, I really love the paint job on that car. I don't know if you guys can see that paint job. That is just amazing. Chrome and black. That's hard to beat right there, man. That just looks amazing. That is really hard to beat. Look at the sun glistening off of that. Oh, man, that is sweet looking right there. Very good.
And you know, these guys still has to make one more pit stop before this race is said and done. So the question is, how long do you stretch it out? Like do you come in? Like I would say, I wouldn't be surprised. Whoa, hold on.
Whoa,
Sean Williams.
Sean.
But you know, these guys might pit before that pit window too. If they know they got enough fuel that they can make it on 3 green-white checkers, they might pit then. But maybe we'll see some guys try to stretch out the field as long as possible as well.
Well, some of the people were wondering where TCB is. I'll tell you what, that caution saved his life right there, because those guys weren't too far from going a lap down that whole pack of cars. And here he is running inside the top 10 for the first time in quite some time during this race.
He's coming.
Yes, he is.
Time to go.
But he still hasn't got that ring yet.
Well, he's got to have to win it first. And if he doesn't win it, he still better do it regardless.
That's right. And I told him I better be invited, doggone it. I better be invited to that wedding. I want to see him and Sienna get married. That would be so awesome. Femi Olat coming up on the outside. Big push, huge push from John Berry right there.
Yeah, John Berry, of course, again, he is the first car a lap down, but he's got Taylor Fry that he has to keep an eye on to stay on the lead lap or try to get that free pass. But he's trying to help Femi Olat, but not really doing much up there. Femi Olat hasn't really quite gotten the lead. Again, Bobby Zielinski's still leading the way right now.
Yeah, and right now Bobby has led 59 laps. Marcus goes to the high side. And Sean fills that slot right up, man, quick. It would be pretty cool to see Sean win here tonight, you know what? Be pretty cool. Especially since he's streaming. is on his own channel.
And look at that. Third car on the inside. That's Roger Carruth. He's back in this thing.
Yes, he
I
is.
mentioned he got a speeding penalty. Whoa, look at Bobby Zelensky.
Oh.
Right in front of Marcus. And man, was that close. Oh, my goodness. And look
You-
at Sean Williams now to the inside.
You got to be kidding me, man. Them guys got to stop doing that stuff.
How,
That's my heart can't take it.
I mean, how long will that work, too? Like, how many
Yeah.
times can you attempt that before you get yourself turned around?
Ugh.
And can you trust the guy behind you to lift? I would say when it's down to 38 laps to go now, I don't expect these guys to lift a lot now. So if you're going to try to pull something like that, you better make sure that you're clear.
And the worst part of it is they've come all this way, and we've only lost just a handful of drivers. Brad Bothwell, Justin Lisenby, Ariotti, and Cody Lamas.
Whoa,
Four
whoa.
drivers.
Man, Roger Carruth moves up high now, and there goes Roger
Oh,
Carruth challenging for
man.
the race lead. A guy that had a speeding penalty not too long ago. He's back out front.
Yep, and Bobby Zelensky just pushed both of them in front of Sean Williams, and they both come down the hill. Wow, what a move.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I don't think these guys are going to be disappointed in having Raja in there, because Raja is a good driver. Oh, he has his moments, but everybody does, I know he joined just a few minutes before the race started, and I kind of gave them guys the thumbs up, man. He's a good driver. I know I've watched him race. Well, you have too, Joseph.
Yeah.
He's a good driver.
He's
So
raced
Bobby
in my
Zelensky-
league as well, and, he's a good driver, so not surprised to see him running this strong. But, man, whoa, Bobby Zelensky
Oh, my-
sideways there. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he is going to give me a heart attack tonight. I'm telling you. Whew, man, he makes me awful nervous when he does that.
Now Roger Carruth moves back up high, trying to go back to that race lead.
Yes, he does. And boy, I'm going to tell you, Marcus is right there with him. These guys just
Whoa.
keep swapping it up. Oh, man. He almost took the nose of Bobby Zelensky's car off right there.
The more they race like this, the big one is going to strike.
Oh.
I mean, look at this pack, Rudy. Look how
Oh.
close they are. Just look at this. I mean, that is the eye of the storm right there. And
You
soon
bet.
the storm is still brewing right now, and then soon it might strike.
Oh, my gosh, I'm telling you.
Oh, man, look at Femi Olak getting shuffled back now.
Yeah, he tried to go to the high side there, but nobody wanted to go with him. Marcus pushing the daylights out of Roger Carruth right now, trying to get by Bobby Zelensky. But Sean Williams sitting here calm, cool, and collective watching the show.
Yeah, Sean is a cool guy, calm guy. He doesn't really get awful nervous a lot.
Oh, man.
I watch his streams, and he's just so calm behind that wheel. Just chilling. I mean, he has been in the top 5 all race long. He's impressed me tonight.
Yeah, there he is right there in his car. Man, doing a heck of a job. He has been staying inside the top 10 all day. Good job for Sean.
And that's Aaron Smith going for the 3rd spot on these guys as well. So Aaron, got collected in that lap 4 incident. Thankfully, he didn't get involved in that wreck with any damage, so he's able to contend. But he's doing a good job. You see Cody Miller there. And, of course, Elijah Gracia's there. And Elijah Gracia, he's also lapped down as well. So there's 3 cars I see in the picture right there that's trying to get back on the lead lap. Of course, John Berry, still the first car lapped down. He's the 3rd car on the outside.
Well, something's wrong here, Joseph. Something is radically wrong, because how could Cody Miller possibly be in the 6th place?
Look, there's still a lot of racing left to go. Just give it time. Still 33 laps to go.
Yeah, I know it. We got to pick on Cody. We got to pick on him. He always has something really negative to say about iRacing, but he's always out there racing.
So far, Bobby Zelensky's downstairs, Roger Carruth upstairs. They're coming to 32 laps to go this time around. And they're about to catch a couple of traffic up ahead. Hopefully nothing comes into factor with those lap cars. Hopefully they get out of the way just fine. But so far, look at this, Rudy, 2 by 2. I would say.
Yeah.
Although, and you know, from 1st to 17th, it's within 2 seconds.
Yes, sir. And look at this coming up on these lap cars. Raja, a little bit loose right there in the corner. We got one of them got off the track. 2 of them going to stay high.
He really wants to make sure he doesn't ruin these guys' run. I don't blame him.
Wow, good job by the lap traffic. They stayed out of the way. Amazing. That's what sets a league apart from other leagues right there, when they can run so great like that, so solid, just solid racing, you know?
I mean, it looked like James Coulibaly was halfway down in the infield just trying to get out of the way. He really wanted to make sure he got out of the way.
You bet. Yeah, he doesn't want to cause a wreck up there, you know?
Oh, man, look at Roger Carruth trying to come down for the Zelensky, and he somehow shuts the door on Zelensky. Man, I thought Roger Carruth was going to go around because Zelensky was not lifting there.
Yep. And here comes Marcus Richardson on the outside. Big push from John Barry. I'll tell you, John's doing a good job of keeping himself in that lucky dog position, even though Taylor Fry's right behind him. Oh, my gosh. Well, this is going to be one for the record books here tonight. I can tell you that, man. This has been absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at the lead changes. We are at 76 lead changes right now, Joseph.
And it's 30 laps to go, so can we reach that 100 mark of lead changes before this race is said and done? By how this race is going, I feel like they can.
Oh, I do too.
Let's keep moves back up front or up top. Well, 30 laps to go. The lights are still coming on. The sun is still going down. And here's the thing, Ray, when the sunset falls, the intensity just picks up.
Oh yeah. Yep, the cars will they'll probably get a little tighter, in the corners and stuff. They'll probably be getting a little bit tighter. Now, the guys are inside the window that they could stop any time now. We may see some guys that maybe take a hint to do an early pit stop, but I think most of the guys are going to wait on to see if a caution comes out before they make that final pit stop. They are probably about 12 laps away, 11 or 12 laps away from the next round of pit stop.
That's John Barry leading that outside lane. Of course, he's a lap down. That's also Taylor Fry behind him. That's a lap down. These guys trying to get back on the lead lap. So far, it's Bobby Zelensky, Marcus Richardson, and a side-by-side battle for third with Roger Carruth and Nathan Lewis.
Yes, sir. Nathan Lewis up there working with a couple of lap cars. And
we got some cars coming down pit road right now. That's Nate Stewart, Josh Robin, Anthony Emery, Tyler Ducharme. They're all coming in. Bobby Chaney as well.
Well, they took that early window that they can make it from here, and they can even make the 3 Green-white-checkers right now. That's the way it's looking right now.
Now the question is, when will these guys come in? Are they going to play that same strategy? Just come down?
I doubt it.
Right?
Oh, Zelensky! Oh, that was John Barry.
Everybody is trying to scramble, trying to miss him.
Oh.
No, so far, nobody else has collected him, so it looks like it's just a one-car incident. But John Barry, who just got in front of Bobby Zelensky to be back on the lead lap, racing for that free pass, gets hooked down the back straightaway into the outside wall hard, and he is mainly done for the night. Caution comes out for the third time tonight.
Yep, and he comes down in front of Zelensky, and it looks like Zelensky had a run on him, and oh man, I don't know. Let's see here. Where does this happen? Zelensky's on his tail. Oh, Zelensky started swerving a little bit. And right there it is. He hooks Bobby or John.
And man, look at everybody else. Netco right through him. And look at a lot of drivers going through the grass. Oh man, who is that collected him? That's Tony Hilbrands, too, that collected him. Tony Hilbrands was running in the top 5 when that happened. I think Tom Mercier also got run over as well. He got a little piece of that. But somehow, Rudy, I don't know how that was not the big one, because I thought we just had it right there. And somehow only 2 or 3 cars got involved in that. When John Barry was at the very front of the field, it spins right across traffic. But a lot of drivers went down through the grass to miss this wreck.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. Yeah, that was a shame. Tony Hilbrands did get a little piece of John. I think he'll be okay. I don't think he really hit him. He just kind of brushed him a little bit. But John Barry's car is going to be destroyed now. He was already a lap down. He's going to be many laps down now. So I don't know, man. That's a shame.
I'll tell you what, he went for a wild ride too. All four tires lifted off the ground. He hit that outside wall pretty hard. But now that gives the free pass to Elijah Actually, Taylor Fry actually got back on the lead lap before that wreck happened. So that means Elijah Gracia will get the free pass.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Guess what? Everybody else is going to come down pit road, which means everybody can make it on fuel. Pit strategy won't be a thing anymore. So this just changed a lot of things. Of course, some drivers, guess what? Remember, we saw a few cars come down pit road before that caution came out. They're going to stay out, and they're going to be the top 5. So Nate Stewart will be the race leader. Anthony Emery second, Josh Rabbit third, Bobby Chaney fourth, and Tyler Ducharme fifth.
All right, Jared Darling a little bit late getting off of pit road there, but he'll be okay. But yeah, Nate Stewart, man. Wow. You want to talk to Nate, or who you feel like talking to? What about Anthony Emery?
Sure.
It doesn't matter. Whoever you want.
Oh, wait,
to
hold
pick
on.
One.
Actually, let me talk to Roger Caruth.
Yeah, I don't think you want to talk to John Barry right now.
Roger Caruth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you what, you've had a roller coaster kind of race. You ran up front for a lot of it early on, and then you got busted for speeding on pit road. You got a lucky break with that second caution, and now you've been racing for the lead in this last run before this caution came out. You seem to have a strong car. How's the race been overall for you so far?
It's been pretty crazy. We really got a lucky one there with the yellow come out as I sped. I wanted to try to get a little bit more there, and then it luckily fell in our favor there. And I knew we had to pit on that last caution, or before that last yellow, so that kind of solved it. And we'll be 25 lap shootout or 22 lap shootout here to the finish.
All right, now you got Bobby Zelensky, Marcus Richardson, Femi Olat, Sean Williams. Those guys have been strong. Do you think you have enough to beat these guys? Because we saw in that run, it seemed like you have the car that could beat these guys. So what about for you?
I think we got a good shot. Got to get back some track positions that I just lost there because I stopped too early because someone was on the inside of me on pit road. So back a little bit, back in 14th, but I certainly think we got a shot. I want to give it all I got and not do anything stupid, but race aggressive, and I hope we can get up there.
That's pretty much the way you got to do it.
There. Yep.
That's pretty much the way you got to do it, Roger. You got to be aggressive with these guys, because if you could beat those guys, Bobby Zelensky and Marcus Richardson and some of them guys up front, Femi Olat, man, I'll tell you what, that would be an impressive run if you can beat them guys.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. These are some high caliber drivers on here, and it was cool to be able to come back to NORC after, I guess, not being here for like a year. So it's pretty cool.
All right, man. Well, good luck out there, and I know it's going to get crazy, so keep that windshield clean and make sure you pay attention to that mirror, because these guys are going to do all they can to get a run on you.
Yeah, 10-4. Thanks, Joseph. Thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah. Well, this is going to be fun, because now that these, what was there, 4 of them that stayed out because they had just made their pit stop, and that was lucky for them, because if that lead pack would have come around, they would have put them a lap down. That would have been 4 more guys a lap down. So the caution worked out perfect for them.
Yeah, so the top 5 did come down pit road before that caution came out. Yeah. That is Nate Stewart, now the race leader, with Anthony Emery second, Josh Robin third, Bobby Chain fourth, Tyler Ducharme fifth. Man, there's Josh Robin right there in third. He won the Norctona 500 last year. Can he go back to back? We see them, and he finished second last night in the Norctona shootout, so he can be up there contending for wins. So we'll see what he can do. So they just got the one to go signal. We're gonna have the restart with 23 laps to go.
Heck.
Or they're down the back straightaway, getting ready for the restart. It'll be Nate Stewart, the race leader, Anthony Emery second, Bobby Cheney third, Josh Robin fourth, Tyler Duchamp fifth, Bobby Zelensky sixth, Nate Stewart seventh, Marcus Richardson eighth, Femi Olat ninth, and Sean Williams rounds up the top 10. So 23 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we're getting down to it. The intensity's going to pick up. I'm ready, Rudy.
Oh, yeah, me too, man. Earl Baker back in 12th. Still trying to get that win for TCB. All right, here we go, folks. Pace car heads to pit road. Nate Stewart in command of the start. And the green flags that were underway here at Daytona for the final laps of the Norctona 500.
So far, Nate Stewart and Anthony Emery are just about even on that restart as we head into turn number 1. It looks like Anthony Emery's going to have the advantage until now. Nate Stewart gets another good run on that bottom lane, getting that good push by Josh Robin. As we're going through turn 1 and 2, still trying to get up to full speed, coming off the corner. Nate Stewart with the advantage, but Anthony Emery has got to run up high.
Well, how long is it going to be, Joseph, before we see Bobby Zelensky and Marcus Richardson go to the high side and go 3 wide?
Oh, it won't take long at all. Unless they sit back a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that as well.
Bobby Cheney keeps looking like he might take a shot out there. He's waiting to see if Zelensky goes high. He might just go with him. And those guys, I think he's saying, come on, let's go. Come on. I ain't afraid to go 3 wide.
So far, still side by side for the race lead with Nate Stewart and Anthony Emery. But I tell you what, Anthony Emery kind of got out of shape a little bit. Bobby Cheney had to get out of the gas there. And now is a side by side battle for second with Josh Robin on the bottom. Anthony Emery up high.
Oh,
We got a crash behind him. Roger Caruth gets turned around, and he's spinning into the infield. Tony Hillbrands also gets a piece. I think I only see 2 cars get involved, and somehow that was not a caution. Now it's a caution. It was an admin caution being thrown. But
Okay.
Roger Caruth and Tony Hillbrands going around off turn number 2, and oh man, and I think Sean Williams also got a piece as well.
Oh, no. Well, I'm on board here. Let's see what happens to Roger Caruth. He is right there on the bumper of Sean Williams.
Oh, we got started with Femi Olat and Sean Williams.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's go check this out. Oh, Femi got into the back of Marcus.
And it was just a chain reaction there. And then Sean Williams got into the back of Femi Olat. And, man, Sean Williams hit the outside wall pretty good. Oh, and who collected Roger Caruth? Somebody else also did as well. But Tony Hillbrands goes around. I don't think Tony Hillbrands hit anything. And that was Cody Miller that collected Roger Caruth. So, man, that's going to be a lot of damage for Sean Williams and Roger Caruth there. Tough break for two other strong drivers tonight.
Oh, yeah, Sean did. Oh, my gosh. Femi Olat got a piece of that, and Cody Miller. Oh, Cody Miller is probably screaming up and down right now. He went this whole race without getting damage, and now he's got damage. But good save by Roger from keeping it off of the wall. So I think he'll be okay.
That depends on how much damage he's got after that collision with Cody Miller. We'll have to see. But, yeah, it looks like Tony Hillbrands will be all right as well. It looked like he only just spun. So I think he's going to be all right. But now the free pass would go to Nick Mucinex. That would mean 20. That would mean there would be 24 cars back on the lead lap.
Yeah.
If there's no waiver rounds.
He's staying out, but let me tell you, he's going to be low on fuel. He's going to have to pit as soon as he gets that wave by. There he goes. He's going to. Yeah, they're giving him the wave by early, so he can come to pit road and get that tank. He needs fuel because he can't make it the rest of the way. Everybody else out there can. Well, Andrew Cardinelli's going to be closed. Tom Mercier and Lucas Smith. Those guys will be, they're going to have to pit too. But they are 1 or more laps down, so that's really kind of immaterial. So who do you want to talk to now?
See if we can get where is he? Hold on. Man, I have to scroll all the way down for this one too, huh? I'll get Nate Stewart up here.
All right.
Nate Stewart, got a copy?
Maybe not.
Well, you can hear me, so I would say yes. So, all right, well, you're out front, man. You got 20 laps to go. Of course, we'll probably be back on the green with 17 to go. You got some strong competitors behind you. We haven't seen you run up front all night long, but you've been up here now. What are you going to have to do to hold these guys off? And do you think you have the car enough that could win?
I mean, yeah, I got a car good enough to win. It's just a matter of what's going to happen with the guys behind me. It's Daytona. You can't really control your own destiny here with how close we are together. I honestly just got extremely lucky with that pit call that I made.
Yeah, you and including a few others too pitted before that other caution came out. So you guys got actually you guys are still in the top 5. Haven't really gone outside the top 5, so that's pretty cool there. Well, Nate, hopefully you can pull it off with that good strategy. So good luck out there, man.
Appreciate it. Have fun.
Well, he sounds pretty confident. Cody didn't make it off of pit road in time. Doggone it, he would have. That was
almost
close. Yep. He just waited just a little bit too long. So he will go back. He will be the first car lap down. Well, Joseph, we went all them lap without caution.
140.
Yeah, and now look we're in a caution fest here.
Caution,
typical
caution.
Typical of NORC, right?
Oh, absolutely. Now, speaking of NORC, ladies and gentlemen, after this race, these guys will go back to their regular season. Their next race will be at Pocono at the Tricky Triangle. I believe that's still next Tuesday night because next Tuesday... See, this race was originally supposed to be next Tuesday night on the 11th, but the Peak Series also returns next Tuesday night, so we didn't want to interfere with that race on top of this race. So we moved this race 1 week up. That's why it's tonight. But these guys will be back next week in the regular season to finish off season 11, and that will be at the Tricky Triangle at Pocono Raceway. Only 4 cautions tonight. Not so bad.
4 cautions, and we've had 80 lead changes. Pretty good. 19 to go, coming to 18 to go this time by. We're waiting for the 1 to go, which they should get this time by.
Yeah, I can see these guys double file right now.
We'll be 17 to go when they get the green. And everybody's got enough fuel to make it, so that's not the issue right now. It's just keeping your car up in the front eligible to get this win. And then front 4, all 4 of them front 4 are eager to win that. Josh Robin, last season's champion. He will be starting 3rd there on the bottom. Bobby Chaney trying to get a win. Anthony Emery would love to get it. Nate Stewart would love to get it. Everybody, they want their name on that trophy. From what I understand, John said that he's trying to find another company. The company that he was getting his trophies from obviously either went out of business or whatever. Maybe the guy got sick or something, but it's not open for business anymore. So he's got to look for a new company to get a trophy from. So while he's doing that, he does have some money, I guess, to give, or I don't know that for sure.
Speaking of John Barry, he's still out there on the racetrack after hitting that outside wall pretty hard, but he is a lap down. Of course, that car is not going to be up to full power, but he's still out there just trying to finish the race.
Yes, sir.
You've gone this far, you might as well finish it,
Man. Yes, sir. So we'll see what happens there. All right, Joseph, get them going this time. Going to be 17 to go when they get the green.
Yes, 17 laps to go here in the Norctona 500. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in to Max Speed TV on this Tuesday night. Norctona 500, 17 laps to go. We're going to complete lap 183. Going to be lap 184 when we go back green. Nate Stewart, Anthony Emery, Josh Robin, Bobby Chain, and Tyler Deshawn will round out the top 5. So here we go. The pace car is going to pull in. And it's going to be 17 to go. Green flag back in the air.
Well, Joseph, we got 300 viewers, but I don't know if we're going to reach 500.
That's okay.
They better get in here quick. Well, we don't want to make Joseph cry, folks. Joseph said he'd cry if we didn't have 500 viewers tonight. Come on, folks. You got to get your friends in here.
Honestly, it probably was going to happen anyways.
Yeah,
whether
probably.
we got there or not. Oh, but look.
Oh, Josh.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa,
Josh
man.
Robin moves up high.
He's only led one lap tonight. Anthony Emery, Marcus Richardson on that high side.
And that one lap is when he led the first lap of the race. 'Cause
Yeah.
He was the pole sitter.
No, he didn't lead the first lap, remember?
Oh, that's right. Well, he led somewhere.
Yeah, he led it was like a lap 4 or 5 or something like that before he finally led a lap. I know it wasn't the first lap. He just led his second one. Yep. If that was the last lap, he would have won it, and that would have been 2 in a row. 2 Norctona 500s in a row if he wins this tonight.
And he beat Nate Stewart at the line by 4/1000th of a second that time.
Wow.
Man, I tell you what, look at these guys just all over the place. Those
Yeah.
cars are squirrely right now.
Aaron Smith, Spencer Owens into the mix here now. PCB sitting in 12th, and he does have Femi Alat behind him now. I don't know if he's going to work with Bobby Cheney, Femi Alat, and those guys. But we'd like to see TCB win, wouldn't it? I mean, he won last night in that shootout. See him win tonight, and we might see a ring for Sienna.
Yeah, but he's got several cars to pass. He's got several cars to pass. Look at Cheney that got shuffled out of the line.
He got kind of gutsy there, went up the hill.
Oh, and Nate Stewart's going to be stuck in the middle.
Oh,
Here comes Josh
my
Robin
gosh.
up high.
Robin to the lead. And he brings Anthony Emery with him, but he hasn't come down yet. Anthony goes to the high side.
Anthony goes high.
Well, that was good because he didn't actually block him. He was trying, but he seen that it wouldn't have been safe for him. So good call for Josh Robin. That's not how you get the victory lane, by causing a wreck like that and being involved in it. So Anthony Emery to the lead.
Yeah, but we saw a lot of blocking early on in this race. So if we saw a lot early on, we're going to definitely see a lot now. But Josh Robin fighting back on the bottom lane.
He's trying, man. I'll tell you what, it's like you said, the intensity just woke up. And, man, it is going to be absolutely off the chain for the rest of this race.
And here's the thing. There's no lifting now. Even the guys that are outside the top 10, they got to go. Can't waste any time. Can't lay back now. This is the race to win the Norctona 500. 13 to go.
All right, we're up to 332 viewers. Come on, folks. We got to get it up to 500. Come on. Get your pet llama and your cows and your pigs and chickens. Everybody get them signed up in here and tune in. Your aunts, uncles, neighbors, cousins, brother, sister, mom and dad. Get them all in here.
Nate Stewart up high. Trying to challenge back to that lead. Whoa, man. Him and Bobby Zelensky were close right there.
Yes, they were. I know Nate's trying to get that side draft off of him, but golly, man. Well, Bobby's one you can trust, and no one you can trust somebody that's not going to weave around. But man, with the arrow around these cars, the way they've been weaving so much, it is so difficult to trust. It's not about the driver; it's the air around the car.
But Rudy, when it comes down to the final laps of this race, do you trust anybody? I wouldn't.
No.
No. You gotta be lucky that they're gonna work with you.
Yep. Well, Femi Alat's trying to come up the outside, but he is not making any headway. He's not doing like Marcus was there earlier. Marcus, man, he was driving up through there by himself.
Yeah, well, there's no way. I mean, they're 2x2 up from. There's no way. It's just more speed than what Marcus had to work with.
Josh Robin leads another lap.
And I tell you what, since Josh Robin's out front now, it's going to be tough to pass him. He is when he gets out front at these restrictor plate races, he is tough to beat. And so, that's why he was last year's Norctona 500 champion. He was so tough to beat. So it looks like he's tough right now because Nate Stewart is not able to get a run on that outside and get by him.
Well, here's a scenario for you because Bobby Zelensky would love for Josh Robin to get just a little more ahead so Bobby can come up the hill in front of Nate Stewart.
And
But
That's what we saw a lot. That second
Yeah.
car in the inside lane. If they can clear that car on the outside, they swing up high to get in front of them.
Yep.
And they challenge for the lead. But here we go,
Oh!
ladies and gentlemen. 3 wide behind them. 10 laps to go in the Norctona 500. Josh Robin is leading, but we got a 3 wide battle in the top 5.
And Josh is, if he can play it right here, he can keep Bobby Zielinski boxed in right there, not letting him get to that point where he can pull up in front of Nate Stewart, but still keep your speed up to hold on to the lead. So, I mean, there's a way to play that. Is he going to do that? He's smart.
Marcus swings up
Man.
high. Oh, they're 3 wide for the race lead now. That is Josh Robin down low, Nate Stewart in the middle, and Marcus Richardson way up high. They're 3 by 3 by 3. It is
Oh,
inside the
my
last 10
gosh.
laps. The intensity is picking up.
It is, man. Look at this. Femi Olat right in the middle behind Jared Darling. And
man.
Josh Robin leads that lap.
Oh, man, I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Me too.
Rudy. This is getting intense.
Me too, man. Me too. Look at how much these cars weave around. The guy that weaves the most is the guy in the middle, because you're getting air from the right, the left, front, and back. You're getting aero push around that car. So it's being right up on that wheel.
Whoa.
Oh, come on, guys.
Whoa. They're
That
all
was
over the
close.
place. Look how close they are. Man, Rudy, they are closer than the cars in the parking lot.
I'm telling you, man, they are nuts right now. If they can make it through this without another caution, I will never,
I
ever.
replace all these drivers in the Peak Series if they can make it.
Yep, I'll never say anything about these guys ever again, man. These guys are phenomenal. I never said anything about them anyhow, but
to go heading into turn 1. They're still 3 wide for the race lead, but Josh Robbins got the advantage. Now it's not 3 wide for the race lead. It's 2 wide now. Nate Stewart fighting up high in front of Jared Darling. Look at Jared Darling coming into the picture late.
it's getting intensity is just went through the roof. Look at this! Oh my
They're
gosh!
back 3 wide.
Whoa.
Marcus Richardson's not giving up. And I tell you what, one little slip up, and it could be a big one from anybody.
Let's ride along here with Jared Darling. Watch this. Oh my gosh! How about Anthony Emery on the outside?
And I tell you what, if there's a hole that's... Oh, and there was some contact a little bit with Tyler Duchamp, Femi Alive. They keep it straight. But I'm going to say this, Rudy. If there's a hole that's 12 feet wide, they're going to put a car in it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I know I've said this before, but a guy told me one time, if you can get half the width of your car in there, go for it. And I did it, and that's how you win. You've got to be super aggressive, but you got to be safe. Look at this big run Terrell Baker just got. Man, he's moved up to 7th. Unbelievable run for these guys.
Oh, Marcus getting left out to dry.
Yeah. Oh, he's still
Oh,
hanging
my
in
God.
there, but oh my gosh, I'm telling you. I can't wait for this to be over because I don't think my heart can take it much more. Oh, 6 to go, folks. 6 laps to go.
Oh, man. Oh, man, the way these guys are racing, there is no way they can go green all the way. I'd be so surprised.
Femi comes up in front of Marcus. That
Oh,
could
man,
be
and
it.
those are two
Oh.
Those are two strong cars up there.
Yes.
2 strong drivers. You get those 2 together, they're going to make something happen. But they really don't have too much help behind them, though. And look at TCB, the second car in that middle lane.
Yeah,
Oh, and
he-
Femi gets sideways out of shape. He
Oh.
saves it. Oh, my gosh. What to say? 5 laps to go in the
5 to
Norctona
go.
500. Still a side-by-side battle for the lead with Josh Robin and Nate Stewart. Femi Olak got way out of shape, and that's going to cost him to get out of that line, and he's going to drop back.
Well, what's going to happen here? What's going to happen, Joseph? Because are we going to see a caution? Are we going to see somebody slip up through the middle? Where's Will Klein at? He's the one that wins. He is clear in the back. He's saying,
Now-
go ahead, go for it, guys, wreck, because
Now-
I'm ready to get it.
From 1st to 21st, there's 21 cars in this lead pack. 2nd and a half separated. That is insane. 4 to go this time.
Josh Robin trying to get back-to-back Norctona wins. Whoa, man, he led another lap. Zielinski right there knocking on the door.
But I tell you what, Nate Stewart's doing a very good job staying above him. I mean, he has not. I mean, Josh Robin has not been able to clear him at all. And you know what? And that has helped Josh Robin to stay front because Bobby Zelensky can't get clear. Look at Anthony Embry high in that third lane.
It's what you got to do. I mean, they've got to make a move.
Oh, here we go.
No. There's the caution.
Big one in turn number 3 with 4 laps to go. That's Aaron Smith, Marcus Richardson, Tyler Ducharme, Keen Jones, Nathan Lewis, Tony Hilbrandt, and several other cars involved in the big one with 4 laps to go in the Norctona 500.
Let's go take a look here. Tyler Ducharme was on the bottom. Now, I know it was getting a little tight up there, but I don't know who made contact with who. We're going to look at it here. All right, that's where Anthony went to the high side. Taylor Fry goes up through the middle. And it looks like Tyler Ducharme drifted up the hill.
Yeah, he was coming up. There's the contact right there with Taylor Fry. Look at Aaron Smith actually got a piece as well. There's Nathan Lewis, Tyler Ducharme, and then Marcus Richardson. Femi Olac gets a piece of it as well. Tony Hilbrandt. It looks like about 7 or 8 cars involved in this one, Rudy.
Oh, my gosh. Well, yeah, I'm looking at it here. Taylor Fry on the middle right there, and Tyler Ducharme comes up. Might have been just a little bit of net coating in it, very little. But yeah, them two get collected together, and that's what started this mess. And boy, it was looking like they were almost going to have it saved. It looks like maybe Tyler Ducharme did have it saved. But Aaron Smith got rear-ended by Nick Mucinek. And looks like a 27 there of Nathan Lewis is going to get damage on that as well. Oh, my.
I tell you what, I am very surprised how far they made it. That was intense.
Yeah.
Look at that. Nate Stewart coming on the pit road.
Well, I think he's going to have to get it checked out to see what's up with it because, I mean, he was running so good there. You got to get that checked out. Well, we're going to go into the first green-white-checkered here.
Man, actually, yeah, that big one happened. Yeah, actually, there was a second wreck that happened. You saw Nate Stewart with all that damage. What happened right after that caution came out, Nate Stewart got turned around by TCB coming off turn number 4, and he pounded the outside wall.
And Marcus Richardson took it behind the wall? What?
No, he got involved in that wreck. He was destroyed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, he hit that wall pretty good. But, yeah, Nate Stewart actually got turned around after the caution came out, got turned by TCB, and head on into the outside wall. So that's a tough break for Nate Stewart, man, because he was doing an excellent job holding off with Josh Robin.
Yeah. Well,
and guess what, Rudy? First green-white-checkered coming up.
I know it. Well, what do you think maybe we talk to Bobby Zelensky? I'm going to grab him and talk to him real quick. Bobby Zelensky, got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, you got the win?
No, not quite. It's been rough. I felt like I've learned a lot though, and I feel like a lot of the stuff I've done, I've been able to drive pretty good. I got that unfortunate bumper hook with John Barry earlier, but
yeah.
Like I've kind of figured out how to manage my temps, which now it doesn't matter because we're gonna have 2 laps shootout. But
yeah.
There on that when we were 3 wide, I was trying to like dip onto the apron to get clean air a bunch, and Josh would give me room, so then we could still keep pace with the upper 2 lanes, because usually you're done, like being the second car, you're going to overheat so fast, and those 2 lanes just fly by you, and I do not want to lose my track position.
Well, let's go back to a couple of times there. You made Joseph and I know a lot of viewers that were watching very nervous for them close slides that you were coming down the hill and up the hill, blocking and stuff like that. Man, I know you've done this a billion times probably, but it makes us nervous every time you do it, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm sure it looks really dramatic, but I'm just trying to get down there as fast as I can,
Yeah.
Plus, like, because you have to think of like the guy that's pushing you and like how much longer he'll be able to push you.
Right.
And like you're always trying to think like what people's oil temps are to like kind of keep your position. So yeah.
Well, besides winning, you're going to be starting on the outside of the front row. What's the plan from here?
I got to say, it's probably going to be hard. We just did Talladega last week in the duels, and like nobody wanted to help me at the end of the race. And that's probably going to happen again.
Because all the races you win, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, why you gotta hate them before, man? I'm racing.
Oh, they don't hate you. They love you.
Them. But no, like seriously, I was helping TCB, and he even ditched me at Talladega. So I don't even know if I could trust TCB right now.
They don't want to. They don't want a peak Leach to win. That's the thing.
Hey, I was a NORC for everything. So
they want to beat a peak driver. That I can tell you.
No, but it is true. Zelensky's been a NORC driver for years, so even before he got into peak. So I don't know what the hate's all about.
No,
it's fine. It's fine. I welcome it. I don't care. It's all fun, you know.
Maybe these guys should do better. They're just jealous.
Yeah, they're just jealous.
All right,
you're talking me up right now.
That's right. Hey, because we watch you race and stuff all the time, you know, in the peak and on here. You're a good driver. I mean, you know, there ain't no getting around it. So,
I just love racing, Rudy.
I know you do, brother. Well, good luck out here for the rest of the race, Bobby. We'll let you go. Stay focused.
Yeah, thanks.
Man,
all right.
Awesome job.
They got the one to go signal. This is the first attempt at Green-white-checkered. So if they can get back around to the white flag before caution comes out, the race will be official. They will race it to the checkered flag. However, if there's a wreck that happens before the white flag and the caution comes out, we will go to a second Green-white-checkered. But we'll see which one we're going to get, Rudy. We're going to be up on the edge of our seats again. I tell you what, we got some new players in the top 10. Look at here. Look at Nick Muzinek, 7th.
Yeah.
I mean, he was, a lap down for most of this race, and look at that. He's back in contention.
Well, he did get a little nose damage there when he got into the back of Aaron Smith. Now, but I think he's all right.
Now, here's the thing. There's no cooling these engines now. You just got to push. You know, there's no focusing on that. You just got to push and just hopefully it doesn't blow.
Yep. Yeah, there is no holding back now. I mean, you know, we were talking about Will Klein here a little bit ago. He's going to be restarting in 12th. One of the guys that always seems to slip up through the middle and grab a win at some of the Talladega and Daytona races that they have here. But we're going to see if he can do it this time. Here we go, folks. Pace car just about ready to head to pit road. Josh Robin, Bobby Zielinski on the front row. And there he goes. Green is out. We're back underway here at Daytona for the final laps here of the Norctona 500 for 2020.
Josh Robin got a good push by TCB on that restart. Anthony Emery also pushing Terrell Baker. So that's going to leave Bobby Zielinski and Jared Darling with no advantage right now. With the advantage, and there's another crash behind on the restart. Roger Caruth, Elijah Gracia, Sean Williams gets a piece, and a couple other cars fall. Somehow, no caution comes out.
There it is.
And now there's a caution. The caution does come out now.
Okay, let's go back and see if we can find out what happened. So we're going to go into the second Green-white-checkered then. You said Roger Caruth?
Oh, that got started with Spencer Madden and Roger Caruth, yes.
All right, I'm on Spencer Madden here. Let's see what happens. Now, Spencer's got a little bit of damage on his car. He's kind of weaving around back here. Oh, yeah, he bumper hooked. He got bumper hooked by Roger Caruth.
Yep, and then you saw Spencer Owens get a piece. Scott Shire, there's Elijah Gracia spinning down in the infield, and then he's going to come back up and collect Taylor Fry. Taylor Fry involved in another wreck, so it looks like only about 4 or 5 cars involved in this one. But yep, a multi-car crash on the restart heading into turn 1, and that means we will have a second attempt at Green-white-checkered.
Yes, sir. Holy smokes, man, that's horrible. Sean Williams did get damage on that, but I think he is okay. Trying to find him. Why can't I find him? He's not even on my list. Oh, there he is, Sean Williams. Okay. He might be okay. Him and Taylor Fry, they seem to be all right. I'm sure they've got damage, but they might be okay. Well, back up front, Josh Robbins still leading as we get ready for the second attempt.
And look at TCB, now second. Anthony Emery moved up to third. That top 3, that inside lane cleared Bobby Zielinski and Jared Darling. Zielinski falls back to 4th, and Aaron Smith now 5th.
Wow, this is crazy. Well, let's take a look at the cautions. This is caution number 6, and we went all that way without any cautions. And just as we figured would happen, we would have all these cautions at the end of this race. So that's exactly what happened. lead changes, 85 lead changes.
So
unbelievable.
Here's the thing, Rudy. Did you? So last night after TCB won the Norctona shootout, he posted his reaction to winning that race on the NORC group and stuff, and he reacted in a big way. Can you imagine how he will react if he pulls off the win here tonight? Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you tuned into his stream last night when he won that race, he went wild winning that race last night. I can imagine what he's going to be like if he wins tonight.
Yeah, I seen that. He had a clip up there of it, and I was like, oh, my gosh. I told him, you got to post that on the Facebook page, man. He did. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Well, thank you, everybody that has tuned in tonight. We didn't make the 500 mark of viewers that we wanted, but that's okay. We'll take the 352, and we appreciate it very much. Give us a thumbs up on the video. You can check out our website at maxbtv.com and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/maxbtv. We'd appreciate that. Well, Josh Robin trying to get back-to-back wins here, Joseph.
It's looking good. I mean, when he got up front, he was hard to pass. That's for sure. And I feel he's going to be hard to pass here. But don't count out Terrell Baker, because guess what? Terrell Baker, if Josh Robin chooses the bottom lane, TCB is going to have a good pusher behind him, and that's Bobby Zelensky.
Oh, yeah.
He's also going to have Jared Darling, too, which he's been a good pusher as well.
Yep. You know, Bobby just might be able to push TCB to the win. You just never know. But you can bet Anthony Emery's going to be all over the back of Josh Robbins' tail there. These guys get ready to go green. I think they're getting ready here. I think this is this might be the one to go here. Nope.
No, looks like we're going to stay under caution here.
Well, anybody else you want to talk to real quick?
I like to get let's see. I like to get maybe a TCB back up here.
Go for it.
With the guy.
TCB, got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Okay, man, you're in this position like you were in last night. You're right there, man. Nope, not a lot. Nope, there's not a lot of pressure on you right now, right? Are you calm right now?
No.
No?
I was just saying on that last restart that, like, if I had a heart monitor, it would probably been like 235 or something. Like, they would have probably matched my oil temp. I'm nowhere near calm. I thought, honestly, to be honest with you guys, I really thought I had it. Like, on that past restart, I had Josh all set up. I was ready. I was all good. And then the caution happened. So now I don't know what's going to happen. I'm nervous. I'm shaking. I mean, I got my window open. It's freaking 30 degrees out here. And I'm sweating up a storm, man.
Well, I tell you what, you posted up your reaction in the NORC group last night when you won last night's race. If you reacted that much after a shootout win, I cannot imagine what you'll react if you win tonight's Norctona 500. Now, you got a good pusher behind you on this restart. If Josh Robin chooses the bottom lane, you got Bobby Zelensky behind you, and also Jared Darling's been a good pusher. So do you think those guys behind you could help you out to get an advantage on Josh Robin on this restart?
I really hope so. I know Bobby's my teammate, so I know he'll try to help me as much as he can. But I know Emery and Josh are definitely probably going to work together. Funny story is me and Josh were pretty much going to try to work together the whole race, but we got split up. And I don't know. I just didn't even think I'd even be in this position again a year later with this guy. So hopefully this time I come out on top.
Yeah, good
because
luck.
That's right. Because Josh Robin won last year's Norctona 500, and guess who finished second, ladies and gentlemen? That was TCB. So these two, again, the top two. But this time, TCB, you got to beat him this year. So we'll see if you can do that. Well, good luck out there, man. Try to be as calm as possible. Save your reaction if you somehow win this race.
All right, thank you. And this one's for CN and all my fans and everybody watching.
Oh, man.
He is pumped. He is pumped.
Now, we do have another green-white-checkered we could use up. This is only green-white-checkered number 2. We still got a third one we can use. But hopefully we can make it to the white flag this time and see a race to the finish. I know we're going to see that, but what are we going to see first? Final lap, or are we going to see another green-white-checkered? But I tell you what, I feel TCB is in good position. He's got Bobby Zelensky. He's got Jared Darling behind him. Two great pushers. I think he's in good shape more than Josh Robin is. But Josh is strong when he's up front. So,
yeah,
so don't count him out yet. But you can't also count out anybody else in this field. And guess what? Where's Will Klein? He's 10th. So watch out for him.
He's right in the position that he usually is about this time of the race, where he sneaks up to the middle to get the win. Get him going, Joseph.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second attempt at Green-white-checkered. 2 laps to go here in the Norctona 500. Josh Robin and TCB on the front row. The pace car is off, and here we go. The green flag is back in the air.
TCB did not go. What?
Josh Robin, Anthony Emery took off really well. TCB has to drop in line for third. He's not out of this yet. Now leading that outside lane is Bobby Zelensky with Jared Darling behind him. But the top 4 has basically cleared Zelensky. And with another crash behind them. Another big crash back there. This time it's Will Klein. Will Klein involved. Keen Jones.
Scott Shire.
Scott Shire. And I believe those are the 3 cars that mainly got involved. I see Andrew Cardinelli in it as well. But, we are going to go to a third green-white-checkered tonight.
My gosh. Okay, I'm on board here with Will Klein. Let's see what happens.
He turned Keaton Jones.
Oh, no. Everybody's pushing so hard right now. It was like that outside line just did not go. I don't know if Zelensky had it in the wrong gear. Oh, yeah, he did.
It's just the outside lane they get going, and then Will Klein got in the back of Keaton Jones. And of course, look at these guys. Oh, Tony Hilbrandt's hard into Keaton Jones. Scott Shire gets a piece. I think Raja Karuth got involved in it some more. And Andrew Cardinelli came in it towards the end. Oh, man, and there's more crashing up ahead. I think Lucas Smith got a piece of that as well. But my goodness, I tell you what, 2 restarts in a row on the green-white-checker. We have a crash on the restart.
Jeez, oh man, and there's a lot of cars for it. Will Klein, Nathan Lewis, they take it behind the wall. Oh man. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Well,
man,
this is it. Final green-white-checkered.
Josh Robin right now, he's probably like, you guys got to be kidding me right now. Oh, apparently, Andrew Cardinelli just got disqualified. Andrew Cardinelli is still parked on the inside. He's still parked in turn number 2. He's not going. And apparently he just got removed from the server. So apparently just the typical Andrew Cardinelli, where every time he's involved in a wreck, he always has to get up. And apparently, I just got word. I heard just a little bit over Sean Williams' radio that apparently he got up and started punching a wall or something. But you get off the damn track first if you're gonna go punch a wall. Don't be just sitting there. That's not the only time Andrew Cardinelli has sat there on the racetrack after he's been involved in a wreck. He loses his temper easily.
Yeah.
I just called him out for real live on broadcast. My gosh.
Man.
You know what? It's NORC. Who cares? I'll call anybody out.
I didn't say it. I didn't have anything to do with it, Andrew.
Tyler Ducharme also pulls it behind the wall.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, but here's the thing. Yep. Look at here. Anthony Emery moved up to 2nd. TCB falls back to 3rd. Aaron Smith now 4th. Nick Mucinex 5th. And that drops Bobby Zelensky back to 6th. So Bobby Zelensky is in a tougher position than he was. Also, Tony Hilbrandt's is out of the race.
Yeah, Femi Olat. Oh, my gosh, man. There's a lot of good drivers out here tonight. And you know what? It's all happened in the last 20 laps of this race. Yeah, all this has happened.
I agree, Clay. Unbelievable amounts of angry all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, everybody wants that trophy. They want the bragging rights. They want the money. They whatever, you know. But we still have 85 lead changes. And this is the last green-white-checkered, folks. The final one. Now, if a caution comes out, the race will be over.
Well, I'll tell you what, Josh Robin, if he pulls off this win, he's definitely going to have the bragging rights if he can go back-to-back.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And that would really be something if he can get that back-to-back win. And I know he's probably just trying to stay focused. I really don't want to talk to him. I don't want to disrupt his focus right now because he's got to stay focused on this and keep that car ahead of whoever's going to be behind him, pushing him, which I think is going to be TCB. And, man, I don't know. TCB, you think? What do you think? You think he'll try to push Josh ahead and maybe go out in front of Anthony Emery to try to get the win?
Well, he better hope that outside lane goes on the restart as well, because if he can push Josh Robin clear and push himself clear, TCB can move up the racetrack in front of that second lane and maybe make a charge for the race lead. But don't be surprised if Josh Robin blocks as well.
Man, I'm telling you, there's a lot could happen right now, but we still have 17 cars on the lead lap. Keaton Jones is on pit road. I'm sorry. He's still on pit road. But 16 actively on the track right now. Taylor Fry, the pro back marker, is in 16.
Boy, tell you what, we have only 16 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah,
man, look at the field now. I mean, we've dwindled down. For sure.
We started with 35. Unbelievable.
We pretty much lost about half the field.
Mm-hmm.
Just about.
Yeah, over
That's
half.
what this race would do, though.
Yeah. Marley says, I've done that before. I've punched a wall.
Oh, same. Except I broke the controllers a lot.
Oh, yeah, well.
For people that does watch my videos, they know. Or watch my streams, they know.
Dang. You guys take it way too serious. It's just a game.
No, it's just called passionate. Just passionate. And here's the thing. You get to win money from this race. So,
I know it. Money and a possible trophy.
And a nice trophy. So, I mean, I guess there's a reason to be upset if you don't get it.
Yeah. I'm sure John will work on that. You know, he said he was his guy that does his trophies is out of business, I guess, which he didn't know until he called and he couldn't get an answer. And he placed his order and everything, but never got heard back from. So he's in the process of looking for a new trophy guy right now. So until that happens, whoever wins tonight is going to have to wait on their trophy. John will be up here at the end of the race. I'm sure he's not going to be happy about his finish here tonight, but you know, I mean, he's still sitting on pit road. He's finishing 28th tonight. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. All right, one more restart. This is it right here.
This is it right here.
All the marbles right here.
And Josh Robin, Anthony Emery, Terrell Baker, Nick Musinix, Bobby Zelensky, Bobby Chaney, Jared Darling, Tom Mercier, Spencer Owens, and Sean Williams in that top 10. Oh, man. It's time to get back to the edge of our seats.
Heck, Aaron Smith just... What do you do, blink out?
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's the wrong time to blink out, too.
Oh, man.
Well, rest in peace, him. All right, here we go. Back to the restart. This is the final restart. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Last green, white checker, Josh Robin, Anthony Emery on the front row. Green flag back in the air.
Well, it seemed like...
Man,
Anthony Emery.
Found an opening.
Holy smokes.
And TCB's going to move up, but Anthony Emery might block him. Now
Whoa,
TCB goes
they
back
shuffled
to
Anthony
and that's
out.
Gonna leave Anthony Emery out to dry.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, TCB needs to come to the outside whenever he gets clear of Anthony.
He needs to get up there. He's not clear yet with Anthony Emery because Nick Musinix is pushing Anthony Emery. Now he's got to move up. He's clear. He can move up if he wants to. But he's going to stay right there behind Josh Robin. Now he moves up.
There he goes.
Josh Robin's going to try to block.
No.
And he does successfully block him, but he has to move that back down because Bobby Zelensky's got to run. They're side-by-side for the lead, coming to the white flag. Final lap here in the Norctona 500. Josh Robin on the bottom. Terrell Baker up high. They're side-by-side for the lead going into one.
Can he do it? Is Anthony going to push Terrell to the win? Are they going to wreck? Is Bobby going to push Josh Robin to the win? If Josh wins, this will be the second Norctona 500 in a row that Josh Robin will win. But here comes TCB back on the outside. Oh, they're getting together a little rough.
with Anthony Emery, Bobby Zelensky, but they're still
Oh,
side by
contact!
side in the 3. Josh Robin, Terrell Baker, side by side through 3 and 4. Who's going to be the checker flag? Who's going to be the winner of this year's Norctona
Anthony
500?
Emery into the
They
wall!
make contact. Dornbagen, they're sideways. Terrell Baker's going to win the Norctona 500. Yeah!
Oh my
yeah,
God!
TCB.
Whoa!
Yeah. Oh my
God!
gosh! TCB pulls it off and
Unbelievable!
wins the 2020 Norctona 500 in dramatic fashion.
Holy God, I don't believe it. They were getting together all over the place. Anthony Emery got into Bobby Zelensky. Oh my gosh.
TCB, man. Heck yeah.
Look at this here at the end, folks.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my God. I can't believe it, Terrell. You did it.
Let's watch that back. There you see he gets a run on the outside, and they're side by side through 3 and 4.
Their contact right there between
contact.
them.
Look how much contact, too.
Yeah, that was
and
a hard
TCB
hit.
hangs on just like he did last night. Hangs on, and he goes on to win the Norctona 500.
And it was probably a good thing because Josh Robin got into Bobby Zelensky and took Bobby out. And that, oh my gosh, they went on to win it. Nick Mucinex finishes second. Jared Darling third. Oh my gosh. So, okay, I'm giving it all up to you right there, Joseph.
Well, TCB, my goodness, man. Me and you were rooting for you. And when you crossed the line first, we were just screaming out of the top of our lungs. We're so happy for you, man. Tell us about that race and tell us about that final lap and what is going through your head right now after winning the Norctona 500.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my God. I freaking Joseph 2 in a freaking row. Let's go. Woo! Yay! Ah! Listen, if you would have told me right now 1 year ago that I would be battling Josh Robin for the freaking win in Norctona 500, I would have said you're freaking insane. I would have said you're crazy. I would have never thought I would freaking win back-to-back freaking races. Oh my God. I'm shaking, Joseph. I'm freaking shaking. I got up and I freaking ran off. I don't even know what to do or think. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Woo!
Oh, man. Well, you and Josh Robin battled it out last year's Norctona 500. You guys do it again, but this time you take him over. You take him and you win the Norctona 500. But it wasn't without a couple of contact coming off 4, and we don't know how you and him saved it, but you came out of it up top. And, man, I'm just lost for words, too, man, because this chat, if you're reading the chat on Max Speed TV right now, they are going nuts for you. They are so happy to see you pull off this win. I have never seen a celebration or me and Rudy act like this after somebody wins.
No.
And we can't wait to watch back your reaction, too. But tell us about that race, TCB, because you were in the back for most of that race. You were in that second pack just half a lap down, 3/4 of a lap down. But then when it comes down to it, you were patiently getting up to the front, and you found yourself battling for the lead with Josh Rabbit and then the win. So tell us about the race overall.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The beginning of the race, well, maybe up until lap 8, until we all died was like, well, not we all died, but some people died or whatever. It was kind of boring after that. It was not even kind of boring. It was really boring. I almost went a lap down most of the race, and I was just pitting. And then I said to myself, like, lap 110, I want to go, but I was still back there, like half a track behind. And then God, I don't even remember what else happened. And then the caution came out, and then I just kind of positioned myself in a good spot, and then all the other wrecks happened. I don't think I was really able to avoid anything. I think I was ahead of everything. Oh, actually, whenever Nate Stewart got net coated or whatever happened to him, he died in front of me. I just knew I was going with him, and whenever Femi got wrecked and stuff. But luckily, I mean, I don't even know like what kind of luck I have. Why couldn't I have had this last week? Why couldn't I have swept the Dago duels? But actually, this is even better than sweeping the Dago duels. This is better than winning any points NORC race, any race, period. This is like the pinnacle of my career in NORC.
Wow.
But on that final restart, I mean, well, I was lined up behind Josh before, and like I said, I was ready, man. I was licking my chops and everything, and on that final restart, Bobby was really with me, and he was telling me, "Go, go, go!" And I was, I'm just so friendly. I was like, "Oh, are you clear?" And then he's like, "Don't worry about it, go." And I just went, and then on the backstretch, Emery made that swerve, and I thought we were all dead again. But off of 4, I didn't even look at the replay. I don't even know what happened. All I know is I was dead sideways. Josh doored me, and I held on to it, and I think I let go of my wheel even before I got to the trial and started cheering.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing battle. Those last couple of laps, you did the right thing, and we were telling you after you cleared the car in the outside lane, we were telling you go up, and you did. But TCB, not only you get an awesome trophy, you get an awesome trophy out of this, but you get money out of this too that was involved. So, how is it going to feel to have that Norctona 500 trophy just with you forever?
I will say, last year I saw Josh get a trophy, and it was bittersweet because knowing how close I was, and I was just one car behind him from winning, and now I get to rub it in his face this year. And the money's nice too, but I mean the trophy is like that's really special, because nobody really gets a trophy in any of these races other than the Norctona 500. So the only race that you get a trophy for, well, I think the Indy 500 too, but man, I can't believe I even won. I gotta pinch myself, man. Am I here or what? Like, is this real life?
Well, hey, Terrell, that money's a down payment for a ring.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
Is it gonna happen?
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen, Joe.
Oh,
Okay.
yay!
Well, if it does, I better be invited out. So,
You me
Yes,
too.
of course.
well, TCB, congratulations. Is there anybody you gotta thank for this win tonight?
Oh man, I got a long list of people as usual. First off, I want to thank John Barry for hosting this amazing event every year. I got to thank everybody in chat and everybody that roots for me every single week. Sienna, of course, my mom and dad were also watching. You guys for putting on this broadcast so the fans could actually see this. And Combat Beast, everybody. All right, I got to thank my team. I got to thank Bobby Zelensky for helping me, Cody Miller, everybody, Josh Robin, even Anthony Emery there on the last lap. I can't believe I won. I won something 2 times in a row. Yeehaw!
And in dramatic fashion too, 2 nights in a row. So awesome.
Dramatic fashion.
Well, TCB, congratulations. You are the 2020 Norctona 500 champion. Go celebrate it tonight, man. Go celebrate until the next NORC race next week. So have a good night, man, and go enjoy. Nick Mucinex, I don't know where he came from because we haven't seen much of him all race long until the very end, but he sneaks in to finish second, but just lost it by 9/100ths of a second. So close to wing it. Nick, tell us about your race.
Well, firstly, I want to congratulate TCB. There isn't anyone else I would have rather have seen won this, partially due to me kind of screwing him over last week at Talladega. I wanted to push him to it, but we still got 1-2, so I'm perfectly fine with that. But, man, my race kind of mirrored TCB's, because for the majority of the race, I was pushing him or in a line with him, just how circumstances played out. Had a bit of a sloppy pit stop and ended up a lap down. And when we finally got a yellow, my bladder was going to explode if I didn't get up and go to the bathroom. It was bad, man. It was very bad. And by the time I got back, the leaders were like 3/10 on the relative, so I tried to panic start the car, and I was sitting there like fumbling both buttons to actually start it. And basically just ended up 5 seconds behind them under caution because of that. And the rest of the race was just kind of staying out of trouble and hoping cautions fell in the way that they did, because I was able to get a wave around. Then almost immediately after that, get the lucky dog. And then, I mean, at the end, everyone just kind of, typical Daytona stuff, they all just met together and wadded up, and as happy as I am to see DCB win, I'm still a little selfish. I was really hoping he would just shoot left through the grass, too, in some way. As man, I wanted that.
Well, you got a great result out of it. Should bring you some momentum for the rest of the NORC season, and you never know, could probably go after it again next year. Of course, you got the NORC Indy 500 coming up in a couple months as well. Well, Nick, is there anybody you got to thank for the second place tonight?
Yeah, gotta thank John for hosting the league in the first place and allowing me back in after I came back in. Thank you guys for broadcasting it. You guys always put on a pretty darn good show, I may say. And everyone else in the race for having an entertaining race.
All right, well, Nick, good job on second place tonight in the Norctona 500.
Hell yeah, congratulations again to TCB.
Jared Darling comes home third. Jared was running up front for a little bit at the beginning. Didn't really see him much in the middle part, but he came back towards the end to challenge for this win, but comes home third. Jared, tell us about your race overall.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, until those last 3 yellows. I mean, I think we were all 3x3 for like, I don't know how many laps straight it was, but it was intense. I mean, I was gripping that steering wheel and just hoping I wouldn't make a mistake. But that part was really fun. And yeah, first off, congrats to TCB. That's really awesome. He's a really good friend of mine too, so I'm really glad he could pull it off. Yeah, those all those green-white-checkered cautions, they were just at the bad time. I was on the outside line, all the restarts, and every time the yellow would come out, it would be when I was just getting ready to get the run with Bobby Zielinski, and I just kept getting put back in position each restart. Those last 3 green-white-checkered, so that kind of hurt me. But yeah, coming to the line there, I figured there was gonna be a lot of beating and banging, and there was, and I kind of went low, like below the yellow, because I figured they were gonna wreck, and I hope I'd avoid it, and we got third. So yeah, that's what it is.
Well, Jared, is there anybody you got to thank for this third place tonight?
Yeah, you guys for broadcasting, and everybody watching, and it just sucks. Really wanted to win this race really bad today, especially. So yeah, just thanks for John Barry putting this on, and yeah, obviously this last week's been really crappy. So and everyone that's sent me messages and everything, I know a lot of you have, and I just appreciate it. So yeah, just wish I could have pulled it off and win for my dad tonight, but didn't work out.
Well, our hearts are with you, Jared, in your loss, and I mean that wholeheartedly. You know I do. Thoughts and prayers are out to you and your family. I mean, that's just a horrible, terrible loss right there. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate everybody. I mean, some of the guys in the league have even, donated to all the stuff for it. So yeah, it means the world. So.
All right, well, Jared, you still had a great run tonight. Third place, still got to feel good. Best of luck to you in the next NORC race when you guys go over the Pocono.
All right, we'll see you there.
Well,
John Barry is here.
Yeah, John's in here, I guess, to talk to our winner tonight. So take it away there, John.
Yeah, he didn't break his headset. Is it still working? Because I saw him flip out.
TCB, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Well, TCB, after I think you finished second last year, won this year. I'm very happy for you. We're going to get drunk as hell down Daytona when we go down there next week. So
I'm definitely hugging you too, man.
So, and we'll go down victory lane into track and steal the trophy and take it home. Hopefully, I can fit it into the airplane and carry on luggage. Hoping they don't say anything about it. But yeah, $100 trophy. Hopefully that we don't have to steal from the racetrack. And yeah, I'm if it wasn't me, I was hoping either you or Jared could pull it off. And I don't know if you heard me scream when you crossed the line with the win, but yeah, I'm really happy for you.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it. And also, I want to say something. I dedicate this one to Jared. Definitely one of my best friends, and I know times are hard. So, shout out to Jared. Thank you for being just such a great friend.
I'm still here. Thanks, TCB.
You're welcome. Love you, Jared.
Love you.
Yeah, well, awesome again, PCB. Congrats again, man. I mean, Rudy and I, we were screaming for you too. I mean, if you go back and watch the broadcast, man, that's probably the most insane reaction we've ever had because I was like, I see you sideways, and I'm thinking you're gonna wreck, but I'm hoping you save it, and then you saved it, and all of a sudden we were screaming. So, no, again, congrats TCB on the win.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right. Anybody else got anything before we run down through the results? John?
Just let everybody know that we are racing next week at Pocono. Then we'll be week off because a bunch of us will be heading down to Daytona itself.
Right.
And our Indianapolis 500 race, I don't know the exact date yet, but that should be the week before the real life Indy 500. So that'll be our next big race. So in case anybody was wondering. So yeah,
Very
that's
good.
it.
Very good. We're looking forward to it. I can tell you that, John.
Yep, I am too. I want to go back and win that race again for the fourth time.
Well, you have a good time at Daytona. All you guys, and be safe. Be careful down there, man. There's I'm not saying it's a bad part of America. It can be with that many people when you get around that Daytona 500 like that. Things can happen. So I just want you to be safe. That's all.
Well, we do our best to be safe.
Yes, sir. And have a good time. Don't get too drunk.
Yeah.
Right. All right, Joseph, let's run down through the final results here. Terrell Baker comes home with the win tonight, winning the $100 and the trophy. So congratulations to him. Nick Mucinex will finish second. Jared Darling third. Josh Robin finishes fourth. He slid across, I guess, sideways there. I didn't see that, but Tom Mercier fifth. Spencer Owens sixth. Elijah Gracia seventh. Sean Williams finishes eighth. Bobby Cheney ninth, and Raja Caruth 10th. What happened to Bobby Zelensky? Wow. Go ahead, Joe.
All right, Spencer Madden finishes 11th. Anthony Emery finishes 12th. Nate Stewart 13th. Taylor Fry 14th. Bobby Zelensky will finish 15th. Lucas Smith, first car lap down, finishes 16th. James Coulibaly 17th. Aaron Smith 18th. Keen Jones 19th. And Tony Hillbrands will round out the top 20.
All right. Will Klein 21st. We were hoping he was going to get up through there, but he didn't manage to make it. Nathan Lewis in 22nd. Scott Shire 23rd. Andrew Cardinelli 24th. Femi Olat 25th. Marcus Richardson 26th. Tyler Ducharme 27th. John Barry 28th. Cody Miller 29th. Justin Gable 30th. Dallas Mahan 31st. Brad Bothwell 32nd. Justin Lisenby 33rd. Ariotti 34th. And Cody Lamas rounds out the field in 35th position. Well, congratulations again. Boy, I'll tell you what, it was one heck of a race, Joseph.
Oh my gosh, was it a lot of fun tonight. I had a lot of fun with you up here, Rudy. Saw a great race, and of course saw an amazing finish. And once again, congratulations to Terrell Baker, man.
Yes.
I wanted him to win this race so bad. And just, after hearing and seeing his reaction after the win last night, I could not imagine what he would have been like if he won tonight's race. And he pulled it off. And a lot of people in chat, a lot of people in this league, you and I and Sienna, we're just so happy for him. He's just one of the greatest guys in this league, just always full of energy, just smiling, just laughing, just brings us a lot of good laughs, just a good time to be around him. And, man, it was just so cool. And it's just so cool that, I don't think I've cheered for anybody that hard being up here in the booth than I have tonight. That was just so amazing. So congrats to him on the win again tonight.
Yeah, you were pretty wild. I was too. I was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
But it's time to get back. It's time to get back to the regular NORC season next week when these guys go to the Tricky Triangle at Pocono. But we will be back to do another long race in May when these guys do the NORC Indy 500. That's gonna be a lot of fun as well.
Oh yeah. Well, folks, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the Laura Truck Series for the season finale at Atlanta. Of all tracks for a season finale, that's a pretty good choice, man. I love that track. And that truck, I guess, is really glued to that track there at Atlanta, from what I understand, Joseph.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good time tomorrow night. Yes, it is the season finale of my iRacing League, Laura, Season 4. It's going to be 125 laps. It's going to be a good race, good season finale. And, of course, Aaron Smith, Howie Briss, Taylor Benjamin, and Keen Jones are going for the championship tomorrow night. So one of those four guys is going to take it home, but should be a good one tomorrow night.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. Hit that subscribe button and click the little bell and choose all, because we are live 7 nights a week right here on MaxSpeed TV. Again, you can catch our full schedule on MaxSpeedTV.com and check out our Facebook page at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Until tomorrow night, catch you later. Be safe and have a good night.